You know, we all have a dark side. You have a dark side. We just don't know.
Yeah,
He might
I'm
be a
just
serial
not a
killer.
murderer.
Don't be so negative. Come on. You got
No,
a whole life ahead of you.
No, I know, but
Go rob someone. Go to jail and then come out.
Yeah,
You'll know how good you got it.
Yeah, go rob somebody.
Now you know how good you got it.
Oh, say, can you see?
I used to carry 2 pistols. I shot up cops' houses.
Yeah, that guy doesn't go home and like, hi, sweetie, I'm loyal just to you, right? The guy who shoots up a cop's house isn't going to have a monogamous relationship.
What's better than this? Clap us in, clap us out. That's what this podcast is all about.
Boom.
There it is.
Guys, Larry's back.
Larry's back, baby.
Larry's on our turf now. We were in New York with him last time in this Anne Frank looking podcast studio.
Look like a
at
storage
the
unit.
ankles. Yeah, cameras filmed from like 1930. So now we have Larry in high def.
Wow.
In LA.
That was funny, that little spot. You know, and my mind thinks so different. I'm thinking, man, how can you get rid of a body out of this place? And you could. They got the dumbwaiter elevators.
That's the cool thing about New York to me is like you're like people have been murdered in most of these buildings.
I thought you. I was thinking.
I know half of the
I was
people
thinking
did
of
it.
stuff like that when it was my first time meeting you. So I'm like, you know, if we ever need to get out of this building or this situation,
Follow me.
How do I get out?
Oh,
Follow me.
are you looking as in running away from
Yeah,
Larry?
from Larry.
In case Larry loses it?
Yeah,
You're looking for
if
the
Larry
exit?
loses it on me, where am I coming out of and where am I going?
Oh, I'm going to literally suck Larry's dick instantly so that I become protected.
That works.
I know it does.
Only if he's on acid. though.
Yeah.
Acid. Best. You know, I used to do it. Well, we can talk a little about acid. You want? I don't give a fuck.
I've never done acid.
Never done acid.
Never.
Real?
I want to do acid.
Fuck. Why
Does
did you
it?
say
Wait,
something?
questions real quick.
I would've
Does
brought them. I
acid,
really would've.
Does acid, does it change you?
No, what do you mean?
Is it like, I'm not saying it's like, look, marijuana, does it change you? I don't think it does, but it does because it's a new lifestyle choice, right? So it does change you.
So does clothes.
Right. So like, if I take acid, am I going to have a permanent new thing? Like a new perspective? Or am I going to just be like, wow, that was fun, and I go back to my old self? Or can I come out as if it was therapy?
You will be a different man in the best way ever possible.
Can it ever go wrong?
Man, I could tell you a lot about acid. Even my assistant here could tell you a lot. He did a lot of shit in his life.
He's like, oh no, just watching Larry.
No. It's funny because acid has been got a bad rap from the government the whole time. It's used now, and they're doing studies in University of Mississippi all over the world, and they're actually legalizing mushrooms. You know that, and acid, same psychotropic drug, same has the psilocybin, has certain things in it. But the acid drug has been bullshitted to the American people. You can never overdose. You can never die on it. You can't get a high heartbeat. You can't get, oh, fuck, he took too much fucking fentanyl. This shit. None of that can ever happen.
Right. But
Number one.
The problem with the bad rep is because the name is acid.
Yeah.
Right. If they named it like weed, right? You're like, all right, that doesn't sound flower, right? Like now people talk about weed as flower. You're like, oh, that's not harmful. But if someone's like, you want to drop acid, it's an easy way to villainize. Like, acid, what is there another word?
You are such a marketer.
Yeah.
Fuck, you are such a marketer.
Yeah.
Because you're right, but the hippies, even in the 60s and 90s, they were hippie. They were weed and acid and LSD. I used to take Quaaludes and LSD and microdots, mescaline, they call it.
Jesus.
But it doesn't, here's what happens with any kind of acid you take. Literally opens your mind. If you start reading about acid, what the government studied, what all of your great songs, and you look at all your great writers and stuff, they'll say, man, we were all tripping. We're all doing something on acid. Your brain, and this is not a joke, it opens up in a way. If you've never tried it, I always say people, and I learned this actual term from him, you need a trip sitter, they call them. And that's a person who understands acid, not going to do it that day. Like, I want to go try to get to my best high ever. My best high was in United States Penitentiary, Atlanta. This is 1998. I'm in it. It's a murder place. We had a murder a month. A murder, not counting overdoses.
This is your best day ever?
This is my best acid day.
Oh, best day ever. I'm in prison.
And people are getting murdered once a month.
Well, hey, listen, people say, Larry, you talked about that guy, he killed a guy with an axe handle, but he was a nice guy. Well, he was. What the fuck? He was nice
Yeah,
to
we
me.
all wear many masks.
Right, listen, we all have a dark side. Mine might be, you have a dark side. We just don't know.
Yeah,
He might
I'm
be a
just
serial
not a
killer. We
murderer.
don't know it. So what happens?
My dark side is below the waist.
Yeah,
Why is it
My
dark?
dark side is
you don't
just-
trim, you don't manscape. You got that commercial.
because your dick is big.
Oh,
I thought you meant. I thought
you
you
got to
meant-
bring that out. I'm the orgy referee.
I was gonna say empty wallet. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
That's
sorry.
That's a good,
That's a good one.
That was for the
my
right-wing
kind of
audience.
podcast.
I just need them to know.
He's
we're
laughing.
still
'Cause He
here.
knows how sick I am, and we talk and we travel in RV and all this shit. Oh, this is fucking.
I love you,
ridiculous.
Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're in Atlanta.
You're in prison.
Okay.
You're on acid. There's
Well, no.
murders.
Acid. I did acid. Really got to. We used to bring in 100 hits of acid every 3 weeks or so. We used to smuggle it in.
In what?
In the prison.
In your butt?
No, that's other ways. No, you,
How do you
take
smuggle
acid
acid?
you can take it in envelope. Actually, how we used to do it.
Put on a postage stamp?
Yeah,
You
but
just
that's
hide-
rookie shit.
Oh.
Here's how you do it. You take a corrugated card. You know, like a birthday card.
Yeah.
You can't have any of the slick shit on it. Can't have any glitter. Just a regular piece of cardboard card. You get whoever's on the street, obviously. They get one of those silver bins, where you cook a fucking
Tray?
yeah,
Typical
like
tray?
a silver, tray where you
Yeah.
cook
Okay.
macaroni or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get the one that'll fit around the card. They have different sizes. You take 100 or a 200 hit vial, whatever it's going to be. You buy it by the vial. Acid comes liquid,
Okay.
and
then you
then
drip
you
it on
pour it in this whole bottom. Now
Dip
with
the cook?
cards, no, with gloves. You better do it with gloves. You push this in the acid, and you let that card soak up 100 hits. The whole card is 100 hits. Now you put on the card, hey, love you, hope to see you soon, hope things are good, mail it. Now, I know I found out that they're stopping mail from going in prison systems now. They do it on computer.
Oh wow.
Email?
Yeah,
You can't
fucking
send. You can't send acid in the email.
Oh,
now.
there's ways. But anyway, so now we used to get the card in. Now I was hanging. The biggest acid dude in the world. He got a life sentence. He got pardoned actually, but he got a life sentence for 30,000 tabs of acid. Is what he did. He used to follow the Grateful Dead around.
What did they send
Yeah,
him? A
what
book?
a racket.
They sent them a
Literally.
book?
You just sent them a Bible.
What is that?
No. He ended up on the streets. He got caught with 30,000
on the street.
tabs, and he got a life sentence. He ended up getting
I
pardoned.
mean,
by
30,000 tabs. What? Like you said, it fits in a Bible, probably, right?
30,000 tabs. Fuck.
Right.
I put it in my cigar box. I mean, I guess.
Right. That's not that much. Like,
Well,
you're not-
it's a lot of.
it's a lot of acid, but it's not a lot of weight, right? Like you can get away with that.
Well, that's part of the law that's fucked up. As a guy who's got his law degree, I looked at that. We studied that part of it. Weighing liquid acid and weighing acid tabs, or
The paper.
pieces of cardboard,
Yeah.
absolutely, and the weight, where you getting the weight. You can have more density and stuff, a little of density. Acid's so cool. He used to tell me stories. He used to take 100 hits of acid, follow the Grateful Dead around. He would take the 100 hits, go to a Kmart, buy a plastic-sided pool, put ice in it, put beer in it, 100 to 200 of liquid into the liquid,
To the ice.
and he's selling beers for $2-3 a beer at the concerts. People would go in, they'll get fucked up. You get fucked up.
It's crazy.
You touch it anyway, you get fucked up.
How do you make acid?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a fucking
He's
chemist.
not a chemist. Yeah.
I'm a user.
Right. Right.
I'm a
Chemistry
connoisseur.
behind
I'm
it.
just blown away. Like, what do you do? So you get that fucking greeting card in the mail, and
Right,
they're
now
like,
you
"Why
take-
is Larry eating his greeting
No,
card?"
no, you take it. Let me tell you how
Yeah,
we did it.
that's
We
so
take
good.
100 hits. We know we got the
Just
card.
fucking munching on the fucking card.
You
in
think
the middle of the
we
day.
sit there, we're laughing, right? And we go, so we get a card is in here, and oh fuck, it's in. We get to the cell. You take a ruler, pen, make exactly whatever it is.
The
100
tabs, yeah.
squares. Boom, 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 boom. Cut them. Got 100. We used to sell 50. And
So
we're
you eat the
selling them at
cardboard?
$20-$25 a hit.
How much do they go? Like, if I wanted to buy one now, out of the joint.
Oh, if
On the
that
street.
$10, I'll get them for
$10?
cheaper. I'll give you for 10. I'll give you for 5. You come to me, I give them to you. The I know somebody.
Wait, but let me tell you something.
Now,
Hold on.
really, I wish, really, and I mean that, and it's not even joking. He tell you, man, fuck. We were running around. I packed 30
I
minutes.
want
before my
to
fucking
take
trip.
acid.
You are
because
getting it. Don't do it without me.
I really want to experience.
you do it? You ever
this
do it?
I'm at the point in my
New
life.
level of Kirill?
I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I'm down to see what else is going on inside of here.
You think
You
what if
need to
don't
be
come
on
back?
this fucking podcast.
Where what to
You want
this?
to come on?
If I don't come back, what am I coming? What do I got to come back to?
First of all, look, I'm going to talk about
I don't
that
know.
coming back.
This is
I'm going to
funny.
talk about that coming back. You damn right. And look at me. I'm fucking supporting. I don't sell it. Did you ever do it?
No.
Would you do it?
Would
No
you do it
shot.
with us?
No, no
You
way.
won't do acid.
Why
You
not?
know why? Because
How old are you?
Because I have nightmares that I can't fucking.
Okay, how old-
recover
He still
from
wets.
for
He still wets
fucking-
the bed.
Oh, that's cool. That's hot.
No.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay.
But the thing
You're
is,
30 and you just
my imagination's a little too crazy. Sometimes it gets stuck in these like.
that's what you need to ask for. It would,
get-
you guys would be. I know your creativity. You
Yeah, I
will
wanna
be
do
off the fucking charts. You know, look at me. I have a dark side. I've never had a bad trip, and they call them bad trips. How people get bad trips? First of all, he's right. If you're around an asshole, I love your ass. If you're around an asshole and he's just a bitter, always hates life, fuck that, negative, right? He's gonna be fucking having a bad trip, and they fight it. A lot of people take acid and they fight it. They think they can control. No, motherfucker, let it go. Fucking, you will have. I laughed. I was at the Sublime concert. Fucking 3 weeks ago. They're friends of mine, Roman, and we're in the back, and he did my show. We come on to the RV. I got so fucked up. I swear to you, I didn't stop laughing from 11 at night till 6 in the morning. And the best thing to do when you're on acid is fucking on the way down is jack off, because
I was gonna ask, are you fucking on acid?
oh my, not peaking, but when you're on your way down, I'm not kidding you, because it's a nerve drug, and you feel like your whole body is coming through you. I used to do it 3 times. That's when I'd be on the way down in prison cell. I had a routine. I did lock us down at 10 o'clock. Now, people think I'm real crazy. People do ask and say, you are sick in the head. I go, what do you mean? You're in a locked fucking cell doing acid in a fucking dungeon?
What was the trip like?
I used to put my headphones on, and I made sure I had
You had
extra
headphones
battery.
in
like
the gym?
I had a transistor radio.
Oh, okay.
And the radio in Atlanta was great because you're in the city. You're in Atlanta. I mean, it's the best place to do fucking shit because Atlanta's downtown Atlanta. You need a zoo. So the radio stations were good. When I was transferred to these bumfuck places like Yazoo, Mississippi, and they got fucking Hillbilly Johnson on the motherfucking radio. Fuck, that sucked. And you're looking for one. I used to, I don't know, you guys, any of you guys know who Art Bell is?
No.
How about George Norrie?
Oh my god, I thought I was old, Larry.
You know him?
No,
You're fucking young. You're fucking under
I'm
40,
40.
38, right?
39.
39.
Fucking young kids. Art Bell and George Norrie, they had Coast to Coast, the biggest radio show in the world. Still is. And it's on from 12 at night till 4 in the morning. And they have all the crazies. They have the fucking conspiracy theorists, the fucking world's
It's
ending,
still on?
Martians. Still on.
Are you shitting
Coast
me?
to Coast. I don't know who's hosting it now. Your guy can look it up. It's Coast to Coast with Art Bell. It used to be Art Bell, and then it was George Norrie. We'd listen to that. My buddy Tellini, I got fucking stories. We'd fuck up the kids who weren't as smart.
Yeah.
They come. Tellini would start holding around the compound. He'd say, "Man, did you hear the world's ending?" He'd come out with those dates, fucking.
Right.
And he'd build it up. We got fucked with so many people. People come. Look, listen tonight. It's gonna be on. Just listen tonight's show. And the whole prison's listening to this shit. And they go, "Oh my god!" I had dudes think the world's ending and give me their sneakers. That's a big deal. Give me their ball and cup.
And that's when you chose to drop acid
No,
during those radio shows.
Oh, no. I used to drop acid when I like Grateful Dead night, like some Saturday night. They'd have the Dead on from 12 to 4, or certain bands.
Prison
You
sounds
do
like camp.
acid.
Yeah.
This is no joke.
The way you make prison sound, it sounds like just like
no, it's
hang
not
out.
Because
good.
he's an alpha.
Just don't go.
Prison would be a different experience for me and you.
yeah.
Don't go. Just don't. I don't recommend it. I don't want to go back.
Real quick, what's the smallest
Anything.
crime? What's the lowest crime I can commit that would send me to prison? So I know not to do that.
Oh, the low.
And worse.
Well, it depends on what level.
Like, if I steal a car, I'm going to prison? Or
Sure,
I'm going to jail?
nah, not your first time. You're good.
My first
I got a
time-
lawyer to get you out.
My first time, what do I have to do? The bare minimum to be locked up.
Violent crime with a gun. Rob someone with a gun. You're going to prison.
For how long?
First time offender, drug treatment program. You did all the bullshit.
Why do I have a drug treatment program?
Because I'm going to get you one because I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
And 2 years.
Damn.
2 years is a lot.
No.
Rob how about if I rob?
3 years in the hole.
What if I do
In the
rob?
fucking hole.
What if I rob someone with a knife?
Yeah, you're going to prison.
What if-
Using a weapon.
No weapon. I'm good.
Strong arm robbery, they might knock it down to simple assault or simple larceny. you might get away with it. Depends on if there's anybody, and it depends on who you rob.
What if I
go rob a politician?
What's the difference between jail and prison?
Oh, big difference. Jail, you can only stay up to 364 days. 365 days or more, you go to a state prison to jail.
Yeah.
Now,
You can
people
only
stay in jails longer because they're waiting for their case. A jail is for pretrial, so you're not even convicted yet, but they deem you not, which is bullshit. That's a whole
They
nother
still
topic.
deem you a danger to society.
And that's bullshit.
What if I randomly run up to like a dude and kiss him on the lips?
Kiss him on the lips?
Yeah.
Sexual assault act.
Depends
Yeah.
on where you're at.
Yeah, that's nuts because that's
If you're in
sexual
Frisco,
assault.
you're
But I'm
good.
sexual assault. What would you?
If
what
you're
would you
a
get charged
Keys,
for
you're
that?
You could be a sex offender.
But I'm
If
saying
you-
how much
Other
is-
person's a good lawyer.
You know what he actually said is, I mean, listen,
If
you
I have a good
kiss
enough
me on the
lawyer-
lips, I'd see how it felt and then go from there. If it was bad, boom.
I love that.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
It's how he feels.
That's how
about
I
it.
feel. That's how everyone feels.
If I kiss you on the lips and you
if
felt
an
good about it,
if an ugly girl kisses me on the lips, it's sexual assault. If a hot girl kisses me on the
Fucking
lips,
I'm in love.
right?
yeah. But if I ran around and just kissed some random dude and he didn't like it and it was sexual assault, well, how many years am I getting?
Depends how good their lawyer is.
Well, no, honestly, they'd
I kiss him and then I
there'd be a joke, they'd say it's a joke, all that. You guys would get out of that. But if you did anything like you went up to a guy and grabbed him by the hair, forcefully dissed him, grabbed his nuts, some shit, the guy fucking falls down, oh my God, Chris, has it on camera and all this shit, you go to jail.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Well, it
Like
depends
a
if you
month?
want it.
If it's like a month?
A month? No, you're going to jail getting arrested until you bail out. It depends on your bail.
I see.
You got a lot of money. Well, you got Kirill, you got people.
I'm not getting him out of jail if he starts kissing dudes on the
Yeah,
lips.
he's no good. He's no good.
No good.
I'm like, go to
Come on,
jail. You
Whatever he
kiss
does, you got to get him out. That's why.
If he kisses a guy on the lips to go to jail, I'm like, go kiss more dudes there, bro.
no, that's the biggest fallacy of prison.
No one's gay. there?
Everybody thinks, everybody thinks, oh, go to prison. It's a gay guy. Go to prison. You'll have fun. Fuck no. I mean, I seen
How
a
much
dude get his
kissing
ass cut from the top of his ass to his scrotum with a razor blade
You're not ready
and
for
fucking
that.
seminal.
I mean, I've
Got
seen a
brutal.
girl jump rope with a butt plug at this
I
house.
think he gets those
Butt
kind of
plugs are
cuts.
good. So what?
I think he gets those kind of cuts from his poops that he takes.
Yeah.
He just-
Oh.
he takes crazy shits every
Like, how
day.
much kissing is there versus violent butt?
In prison?
Yeah.
Probably more violent.
Well, violent butt because the testosterone.
There's not as
right?
much. People think that. They also think. I've heard screams.
They would rape me.
Who?
I went there.
Yeah.
Nah, depends how you handle yourself.
Nah, but I handle myself crazy. I'm a thug.
No, you're
You're
not.
thug?
I'd be a thug.
Your face would be mushed into
You're
a
kind of cute, so you might be fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'd
See, I was an ugly gangster.
Yeah,
They
but
would
I'd,
just knock out your teeth first day and just use you as a
Get
fucking
gum job.
fleshlight.
I'd be a good looking thug in there.
You can be a thug.
Yeah,
you
you'll
can
be the
tried a
homo
lot.
thug. You'll
I
be
got-
the homo
okay.
thugs.
How many? You want to see? I got stabbed.
Yeah, can I see?
Val, they're gonna stab you like that, but just a little lower
Stabbed
in your butt.
on the bottom here. You'll see some scars. Look at the fat.
Larry, I don't even know what you're showing. It.
I thought you showed
I'm like, that's a belly button.
No,
Yeah.
Val, you'll
It's
get
so
stabbed
good.
too.
No, you
You-
would
you-
get stabbed.
you-
He would get stabbed the first day he gets into jail,
no,
for sure.
I guarantee you guys' demeanor would change. Really
Actually,
fucking
he's-
quick. in a real.
I would go nuts.
Actually, he would
I
start selling something.
I
to
would.
keep
I would
himself
go
safe.
nuts. I'd market
know,
the shit.
you would market the fuck-
I'd start a small business.
Oh, you would. Totally.
He's so
I did.
Jewish, he would.
Yeah,
Your communication skills.
He would sell pickles.
I
He
would do
sell
everything.
dill pickles.
No, he sells what. Listen, you can
Sell
sell a lot of
everything.
things. He'd have a book like me. I had a bookmaking operation. I did all that.
When somebody was writing books for you in there?
I'd probably be a pimp.
I'd
sell Val.
gamblers. Huh?
I'd sell Val every night. I'd be like, Val's lonely, guys. Go stab him in the butt.
Yo, I can't.
You ever been arrested?
I've been arrested, but nothing.
been arrested?
I've never been to bookings. There.
Wait, you've been arrested?
Yeah, I've been arrested.
Did they let you out of the cuffs?
No, I just talked my way out of it because I was like, yo.
So that's not
well,
arrested.
Oh, you didn't talk your way out of shit. How you're 30? Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
And you got arrested in Brooklyn?
And yeah, but because of stupid shit like fireworks.
Oh, cops stole the
7-year-olds
fireworks.
do that.
Yeah, I got arrested for fireworks.
What, arrested how? Like, got in cuffs? And
No,
then you
they
got out of the
put me in the car, and then I was like, yo, we're taking you in. And I was like,
cuffs? Were you
yo.
crying?
No, I was like, why are you guys taking me in? I wasn't the one that did the fireworks. They're like, tell us who did the fireworks.
Where are you from in Brooklyn?
In Sheepshead Bay, right next to
Oh,
Coney Island.
fuck it.
Yeah.
I had a boat in Sheepshead Bay. We had the wrong
Nevins
number.
Avenue, right?
We beat a guy half to death in Rome. That was a good story.
On the boat? In
No,
Sheepshead?
in the wrong number. It's on the hill on West 60.
Wait, you
Our club is on-
went to the wrong house and beat the wrong guy?
No. It was a guy that walked into the wrong place. Paul felt bad for him too.
Why did you walk into the wrong
my buddy
place?
was gonna kill
Just
him.
like a random person walked in the wrong place?
No,
Or
it was a bar. called the wrong number.
Oh.
And
That's actually a good name.
yeah,
I like that name.
He shouldn't have been there. You know, bars like the certain bars that are just you don't go to. They're gangster joints. And I was just home stretch, you know, and you know what the home stretch is, West 10th and Kings Highway.
Yeah.
Still there. I mean, I took people back there, and from some of my friends' doctor, and he goes, I still know the guys. The guys go, hey, Larry, because I went away for not telling, you know, so I'm very well respected. And the doctors allowed my doctor where I'm from, a great friend, and he was like a church mouse in that motherfucker, you know, because these people are for real. And my boss was in there. The guy, he was 90 or 88.
Wow.
He got out of prison, yeah. Still around. He got shot 3 times, and then he goes, man, I wish you were there, Larry. Because I always had 2 pistols on me. Always had 2 pistols on me.
And you would fucking...
Oh, fuck. I fucking did some
You would
shit.
be bucking at him, yeah.
Oh, I was really bad. I'm lucky. I'm one of those dudes who's just happy to be alive because I never thought I'd live to 50 for real. Did a lot of bad shit. I got caught, got 4 12-year sentences after beating a life sentence. And I'm the happiest motherfucker in the world going to jail.
I mean,
because I thought I'd never get out. You know,
you were eating cardboard boxes in there with acid.
Well, no. I mean that.
By the way, you
Wait,
said that
we-
it's it's healthy to like you're saying that the government conspires against acid, right?
I
Absolutely.
think the government conspires against everything, but I think they've slowly started giving up concessions to humans once they've realized we're all miserable, right? So they're like, all right, they do need more escape than just alcohol, and like now they're giving us weed. They're starting to legalize shit because they're like, yo, these people are miserable, and we villainized pills. So I guess let's try this route.
You know, coke is the new weed. They don't give a fuck about coke anymore.
Yeah.
If you ever noticed.
Then
I mean,
what-
it's like,
Well-
I don't mean you get caught with a kilo, you're fucked. You get caught with fucking 10 grams or 10 ounces, you know, a 3 8-ball.
You could do a line in front of a cop in New York,
Anywhere.
probably. You
Anywhere.
could probably do it off of him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right on his
No,
shaft.
drugs, yeah.
Right on his dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Drugs are becoming very like normalized for sure.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
'cause-
I'm a believer in all drugs. Even fentanyl should be legal.
I
I
believe
think every drug should be
I
legal.
believe you should
Fentanyl?
do anything.
Every drug.
Yeah, I
No,
believe you
fentanyl's
should
crazy,
do.
though.
Yeah, you should do anything you want to do as long as it doesn't harm someone else.
Absolutely.
Like if you want to take fentanyl on this couch, like yes, I might miss
Well,
you, but
fentanyl
that's your
could
call.
affect you on this
But
couch.
that's your call.
No, I'm saying fentanyl. Could
I hate
affect you
people who are
on
like,
the couch
oh,
though. If it's a lot of fentanyl, you can die.
Well,
being
listen,
exposed to it.
there's that. We're not talking about, like, that's like saying, well, the gun can affect you too because it might shoot you. I mean, that's how you look at that. I had 2 doctors on my show. Pretty good doctors. One was a blood doctor, one was a ENT and surgeon and stuff. They both agreed all drugs. You can't say, well, let's legalize coke and speed and maybe ketamine, but not fentanyl. It's because now you're just picking and choosing, letting the government, again, pick and choose what you can do. It's a choice thing. Listen, if you want to get fucked up, the kids go to the fucking hardware store and they get paint and they huff paint. These kids can go there and there's a new shit, rat poison, like a kind of a poison that they fucking get. If you want to get fucked up, it's your choice.
Yeah.
Get-
If I
you know,
can chop my dick off and slap some tits on, I should also be allowed to
Bingo.
do fentanyl.
He's fucking right.
Yeah.
That's
It's my body, my choice. It should apply not to my dick only, but also to my every
Whatever I
other hole.
inject.
Every hole.
long as I don't
My
hurt
body-
anybody else.
Exactly. My body, my choice.
That is my actual feeling in all of life.
I'm a
And I'm a
feminist.
very, very.
You are a
Let's
feminist.
Yeah.
smoke those things.
Also,
Let's
my
smoke
whole-
some
Let's
cigar.
put that
Larry
shit-
cigar.
Let's put some fucking
Let's-
things in our body.
Okay, first of all,
I don't know how to smoke.
Where's
a cigar.
your camera? Here's my camera. Let me show you something. This is the Crooked Diamond. This is the commercial one. Now, this is the Crooked Diamond. This is Oliva, who put up a lot for me, and I own it, though. And they're the greatest company I've ever worked with.
Wow.
And I work with a lot of companies.
Box looks very sturdy.
Not only we did it high end. Look at this. Now, you go here.
What is it called over there?
The
What does it say?
Crooked Diamond cigar. I have 4 type sizes. Now, you got here for any of your guests. I have another box. So we'll get your guests whatever they want.
Fuck my
watch
guests. Our guests don't deserve this. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
That's sexy. Oh, that's
Now that's maybe for young people to put something, or no, it's for a humidor, or it goes down and then you put what you want. Now, let me tell you, this is also, you see there's magnets here. This is special wood, and this is actually a humidor, so it keeps things fresh, whether weed or you can
Sick.
put whatever you want, and it seals. And then it seals because of the magnet. We had the lip done differently than a clip lip because it snaps. We had felt put on the bottom.
Wow.
So it's like,
Larry, you're selling this. You know my problem with cigars?
selling it. You
Can I
like
just
that?
tell you my problem with
Now,
cigars?
and you can smoke one with me.
I
Oh,
will. But
yeah,
here's my
let's do it.
problem.
I'm
with
gonna
all-
cut it and get you ready.
Here's my problem with cigars. Is it's an industry that at least as an outsider, because I truly, as an outsider of many industries, I can at least recognize name brands. Cigars have never had
You got an ashtray?
a popular name brand.
Oh, absolutely.
No. To connoisseurs, to cigar smokers, but like I don't drink White Claw. I know what White Claw is, right? Like I don't drink rosé, but at this point, whatever, Fat
He's saying
Chew,
it never got big enough to the point where
there's no Marlboro,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't smoke cigarettes, but I know what Marlboro is. Like it's crazy that in the cigar world, it hasn't permeated where like I know a brand, like a. If I have no legs, I still know what
Okay,
Nike
the third
is.
largest cigar company is Oliva. You asked
What's it called?
Oliva.
Okay.
Oliva. It's a
See, but that's the thing. I wouldn't even know what the number one is.
right, but you take certain industries I don't know just because I'm not in that industry or don't want
Well, I
anything
just
to do with
think that
industry.
cigars are so.
But if you, anybody, even tried a cigar, I'm going to say, I teach you how to do this too. You only, first of all, this has got medium fill. It's a Nicaraguan grown cigar. They're medium fill, aged. Every cigar is aged in a place. They have to actually care for the exact time, the way they plant. I'm telling you, I'm going down there this year to do some filming, and it's amazing what happened. They have field. They employ 6,000 people down there.
What did you just cut off?
Okay, now a cigar has, this is a Cameroon wrapper, and you'll know by the taste, and which is very thin. So you have to be very good at rolling them, otherwise you could rip them. And they put a cap on a cigar, okay, and that keeps the things tight.
Right.
Well, you'll see a lot of people mess up by they'll take these things and they'll cut a whole chunk off. You cut just the tip.
What's
Just
inside?
the
What's
tip.
What's inside? It's just tobacco.
Yeah,
You
it's
circumcise the
Nicaraguan
cigar.
medium fill, a Havana fill. It's called Havana kind of grown, and it's a medium density. Like it's not.
What's the
you'll see.
difference between a cigarette? What's inside a cigarette and what's inside this?
Cigarettes are all chemicals.
Got it.
These are all natural. In fact, the state of Florida just banned cigarette smoking, any smoking in any state park except for cigars. Except for cigars. Because it's totally biodegradable. Every piece of this is biodegradable.
I went to Europe. I kind of like the cigarette.
Now, you take the thing, you hit the thing. Then you usually have a torch. We couldn't get it because they're plain. This will be a torch. You end up curing the bottom.
You cure it, okay.
And you just charcoal in it.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Now, I did this on Dope is Yola. You know Dope is Yola, right? He never smoked a cigar. Here, no, come here. I got to slide it for you. I didn't do it.
Wait, what's going on?
Come here, you
Oh, wow.
What are we
You're already putting things in your mouth this fast.
I'm ready to try this.
Come here. Suck. I'll tell you when to suck.
Start sucking, boy. Hold on. I'm going to film this.
Just go easy. Do not inhale. You'll be on. There you go. Good. Don't inhale.
And that's it? What are you supposed to do?
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready to rob a jewelry store.
You know what it is? This is the truth. Here's a study that came out by the federal government, and they hated it. They hated the study. Just came out last year. Did you know if you never smoked cigarettes in your life and you smoked cigars or never smoked cigars or never smoked anything, you have a longer life expectancy if you just smoked cigars than if you never smoked a cigarette, anything. So a person who never
I don't
smoked,
believe that.
I'll show you the study.
I literally, why would putting that in my body make me live
I'll tell
better?
you why.
Because it's my body, my choice.
I mean, I can, there's,
That's why.
no, but that's,
No, Kirill, here's why.
I need to see these studies.
Totally, and it's not the
I'm
government.
I'm not supposed to inhale it all the way, right? Just
No,
in the
no,
mouth?
you take.
Can't we
you
just
take the
agree
film.
that it's probably not good for you, but it's fun?
No,
You're smoking this because it's fun, Larry, not because it's
That
good for you.
too.
You're not smoking it because it's
Bill
good
Clinton
for you.
put one in a woman. I'm putting one in a woman.
Exactly.
don't.
I've done that.
You're not,
Oh,
you're
you
not smoking
don't.
that because you're like, oh,
I've done that.
Put a few more years on.
No, but look at me. Look.
No, I got to teach.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna look like in fucking cell number 37.
Working for your business, small business.
You'll be selling shit in there.
I'm gonna be working
I'll
for your
be
dill
like,
pickle
yo,
business.
hang your cigar into Val's cell.
Carell's gonna be
Val
fucking
suck
selling
on it.
pickles.
What am I?
Val,
All right.
do you want a cigar up there?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
And what I mean by put a little light it won't. What it is?
Tastes pretty interesting though.
It's very mild. It's very good for beginners and aficionados alike. They say.
I just don't understand it. I think.
What don't you understand?
Why don't you understand? You get a little buzz from it.
Well, if you never smoked them, you will. I don't know.
Yeah,
You can't
Did you inhale it?
Why would you inhale it, buddy?
Because I smoke weed every fucking 20 minutes. So
Oh,
naturally, I'm
you know,
like,
it's funny. I was on Thomas's show, Dope as You. He's a good friend. He's a good guy. So we go on his show, and I bring him cigars, and I said, "Listen, Thomas." He goes, "I never smoked a cigar." I go, "Listen, you smoke a lot of weed because I smoke big, 2 fat blunts." You been on his show?
You smoke weed?
Yeah, I smoke. Come on, look at me.
I just don't. The fact that I'm not inhaling makes it seem like drinking tequila and then spitting it back out.
Look how much I smoked already.
I don't even understand how you got that far.
You understand what's happening
You're
here,
a
buddy?
better sucker than me.
I'm a sucker out here.
You're a spitter. I'm a swallower.
I'm a spitter and you're a swallower for sure. That's why I enjoy
I'm
it.
a
You'll be
swallower,
great.
but I like it.
I
I'm
just
a
like to
swallower,
taste it.
but I like it. It's crazy. No?
I don't swallow,
That's
but I
top
like
5.
it.
Oh, sit back, Larry. Sit back. Give it a nice...
Now look at the cigar, though. Look at the name. Look at that, my name on it.
It's crazy. Larry Lawton.
Larry Lawton, the
We have
Crooked
Larry in the
Diamond.
Come on, everybody take a pull together. Look,
Hey.
look, this is the Goodfellas, please.
What's better than this? I'm at Carill's. Is this it? What is this party?
Bring the
What is this party? What is it? End of year party?
anniversary. 6 years of anniversary for...
6 years of assholes live forever, my friend.
Is it? Fuck, you know, I
Yesterday.
get your shit. Matter of fact, Nick,
Well, you're one of probably few people that gets their
lot.
merch.
I have a fan of yours. Listen to this.
You
I was
actually get it delivered?
Listen to this.
Mix it?
I got to get a. He wanted a sweatshirt. I'm gonna get him. I'll buy. I don't give a shit. Listen, what happens? We're sitting there. And we go to lunch. You got to come down here. You got to come down to Florida. So I'm at lunch at this place we always go, and this one girl over here is just talking. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to this party at Carill's." She goes, "Carill?" I said, "Yeah, Carill. He's a friend of mine. He's a good, great guy. I love him." She fucking opens up her pants. He'll tell you that, and shows fucking me her underwear.
She's wearing assholes live forever.
Yeah, assholes live forever.
Can I guess? Can I wait? Can I guess her weight? 175.
No, we think it's higher.
Higher?
No,
210?
I don't think so. I liked her look. She had that wild, like little pink
Larry,
tail, fucking
I mean,
crazy
that-
look.
What, she looked like the...
Larry,
fuck
you've
her.
been in prison.
I'd
Like your standards are not as high. Neither are mine. Like I'm not saying. I have
Also,
prison
speaking of
standards.
girls, you were just on a nudist podcast. What was that?
Why'd you just pivot from him blessing the merch story?
Oh, the...
I was trying. My dick was starting to get hard. He's talking about merch.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. We're in the right now. We're in the middle of marketing right now. This cigars and assholes live forever. I fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, no,
So, anyways, what is that nude podcast?
You like how I switched that up or not?
that was fucking fucked up. I love it.
No, but
We're doing the cigars. Now we're doing the assholes of forever. Let's move on.
no, because I was just in my head. I'm gonna keep forgetting about the nudist podcast. I'm like trying to really talk about this nudist podcast.
Nick, can you check? Is it still up? Did they kill us yet? We're waiting. I did a shank a shank video. Literally made shanks and demonstrated how to kill somebody. Everybody's online saying this is down, guaranteed. He's canceled. Fucking does great.
Right. The problem with all that shit is like I just sit there and go.
Really? Right? Good.
It's when you put out a video like that, right? Do you forget about it? Because it would bother me every day, being like, it's gonna get pulled. It's gonna
Nah,
get pulled.
forget about it. Matter of fact, I don't watch them. I don't do anything.
There's too much money on YouTube to like sacrifice losing views.
No,
right?
no, no.
That's
Absolutely.
why people.
You know, we know that. My podcast is doing good. We're top 1% out of 3 million, and we're doing different things with it. That's why I wanted to do something different. Just pivot. It was our 200th episode, and well, I want to get back to his merch. Can I do that? Then we get-
No. Wait.
and then we
Now
do
I'm
the-
Oh, I want to
interested.
talk about the girl because she's gonna watch this,
Okay, go ahead.
and I'm gonna say
I need you to.
she's a waitress.
If you're watching this, please comment your weight because I'm guessing 175.
I say she's 160.
1760.
160. I was thinking.
160?
Let's go over and
Were you drinking when you saw her?
I drink every no. I take all my guests to this one place. Anybody comes on my show, we go out. He loves it because we always go for roast beef, best roast beef sandwich in Florida. All kidding aside.
No wonder she was there.
No, she's a waitress there.
Oh.
She works there, and she, she'll see me.
Same,
and now
same
she,
but different.
whenever
I would
she
stop
sees
going
me,
there. Our fans
I
are
had
making the food.
I had something of yours on. Some assholes of forever on, and she, and she shows me her under. She does something. I think I wear it now just so she shows me shit. But no, she's
Larry,
Fuck his roast beef waitress.
Larry's trying to get plugged in with the roast beef.
I got
It's like
you,
I
girl.
get free roast beef.
I met
show
one.
her
I
all
met
All
a
types
winner.
of roast beef.
I met a winner.
Dude,
I
I'm
met
gonna
a
give
winner.
you our thong, and you should show her your underwear
I'll
next time.
definitely do it. I'll wear the fucking dongs throughout this fucking place. You think I'm crazy?
Okay, so
You'll see. You want
All
to
right.
fucking light this place up?
All right, so she's $160. hot roast beef waitress.
She's the Main Street. She works at this place. Whenever I see her, how's Kurt? Do you see him? Did you see him? I said, when I tell her I'm going out here, she loves it, man. She goes, I said, I was thinking, what I could sign. I gotta maybe sign my dick so she sucks it or something. No,
I'll sign your dick. I'll sign your dick if you
well,
don't
you know
wash
I have
it.
a signature on it already.
I know.
Not a signature.
You have a tattoo, right? On it?
Yeah.
I will sign your dick if you don't wash it, and if she
no, wait,
sucks
it's too many days. I gotta expect it. Hey, do you remember we had a great time when we went to the Boca party in my RV?
I mean,
we all
Florida
met
parties.
down there,
Florida parties are just a good kind of trash.
right? You remember that?
It's
We
like-
were in my RV.
Yeah.
My RV's in the shop getting redone, new floors, everything.
What happened?
Nothing. Just
I just
it
want
needs
new
you know,
floors?
no, it needs every. Yeah, you need.
He just wants an update.
There's too
I'm
much
like, what did
cum
you
on
kill
it.
in that thing?
Yeah.
You're
There's
like,
too much
all right,
cum
time
on
to do.
this shit. Too much. I got the carpet taken out because
You still pipe a lot?
No, that's I'm old. See, my problem now. I got a vasectomy when I got out of prison.
Oh, wow.
Literally
But
a
is-
month
but that-
after I got out.
Does it matter though? Does it affect you?
I don't know. I think it does. I mean, I used to be a shooter where I could shoot over my head when I'm laying down, or I remember when I was in the military, I could bunk on the bottom, I hit the bone or some shit. I can't do that anymore.
That's crazy. Spraying it up like that is very far.
I was very good.
My
I was
cum
a
is
pumper.
lazy.
I mean, I could shoot it, of course. Hit maybe the sign over
His
there.
cum
You
comes
could
out
hit
like a
Barbie.
snail.
You could hit Barbie.
Yeah,
How
mine.
would you know?
Mine.
Yeah.
How do
Yours
you
is
know
like
that?
mine.
How do you know? I could. You.
Nah,
how do you know
don't
my
lie.
cum comes out like a snail?
It comes out like a.
You know what my cum?
Oh, mine
looks
does that. Mine does.
Mine looks-
I'm not a shooter. I'm
My
a dribbler.
my whole thing just looks like that Elmer's glue orange top with a little bit of thing. Just
Oh.
when you put.
But
your
I still
fucking,
get the feeling, so I don't care. No, I don't know. I'm so bad. You ever see the commercials on those sites, Seminex?
Seminex?
What am I about? You don't.
What is-
I don't watch.
I don't watch TV.
You don't watch. You don't go on Pornhub.
Yeah, but I pay for premium, so I don't see commercials. though.
You pay for premium?
Larry's watching ads.
You pay
I like
for premium? Seriously?
That's some. What do I pay for premium?
Yeah.
What's it to you?
Well, you just said it. I'm just confirming. Do you?
Maybe
That's
I do.
weird.
Hey, no,
Why
no,
is that
they-
weird?
Why?
They have
Why?
a-
Why
why
is
is
not?
it-
Why?
It's free.
'Cause I get it for free here.
Yeah, but why would that be? Listen.
It's free.
I like to support people that are doing a service to this country. The more people coming, the
Great
nicer they are.
What about military
What about the military? They're literally putting holes in other people's problems.
and fixing them?
Wait,
Boy,
what problem?
Nick is loving this. He
What
goes,
problem
I'm
has
going to
the
go
military?
fight in the military to save some insurance company.
Yeah, what problem has the military fixed?
No, I'm saying in general, like the guys, some of them are just victims of the system. It's not that they want to be.
I'm retired military.
So what?
Yeah, I know. He was shooting. He was shooting loads of the bunk bed. You're gonna disrespect a former military man? Correct. Be nice.
What? Can you sing the national anthem?
Oh, say can you see?
I don't even know.
The dawn early.
Oh wow. Well, you just came over.
Wait a
recently,
minute, you-
so you know the anthem.
I don't know anybody who listen. I'll tell you, great. I get out of prison, and I get out
I
of
was
prison.
gonna kneel for that.
I got out of prison in 2007. So my ex-wife, I see her. I said, "Hey, listen, where's my videos?" She starts to laugh. I said, "Don't fuck with me. I had the VCRs when I went to prison.
When did you go into prison?
96.
So you went in before the internet came out, and you're like, Facebook's a thing.
I had the first, the best computer you can buy. It was like a 2-time modem. It was like
the
one, the
gateway?
AOL. You've got
You had
mail.
the gateway cow boxes.
No, some bullshit. I don't know. And I buy the best system and all that shit. I go to prison 3 years later. My son says to me, he's 10. He goes, I go, you want a good computer? He goes, Dad, that's a piece of shit. 10 years old. What do you mean? The internet blew fucking slap out the wall from when I went to prison 96 to, wow, I got out.
It changes fast. Look, even
Oh,
right now.
that was the biggest technology.
Technology is over now.
No.
No.
Dude, the iPhone, what's the difference between the 15,
No,
the
no,
14,
I'll
the
tell you,
13?
People live in the metaverse right now.
I'll tell you what.
great.
Wait a
I don't know
minute.
anyone
Let's
in the
both get
metaverse.
fucked up. I got fucked up. I'm in the office, and Nick works for me, and he's not the greatest at emails and shit. And all
Jesus, Nick.
Nick,
Huh?
are you bad at emails?
well, listen to what
sucks
happens.
at email.
Oh, you missed it. So and I'm looking at him. I'll screen an email or two, and I'm like, oh, fuck this guy. What do I send him to college or some shit? And all of a sudden, all of a sudden it starts getting good. And I go, man, I'm really proud of him.
Oh,
My
okay.
editor starts to get good. I end up saying to this guy,
He's using AI.
No, wait, listen, I said to him, I said, man, Nick, I got to say, I'm proud of you. I don't know what you're doing. No emails. You and Darian, the descriptions on the shit is great. Titles. You guys are really working. Darian, he couldn't hold back. And he says, I got to tell you something. I go, tell me what the fuck it is. He goes, I'm using AI. What the fuck's that? He goes, ChatGPT. I go, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's crazy, right?
Whoa.
The work it became.
Right,
I fell down the rabbit hole. I bought it, own every program you can get, all the bull. Because that is
Chat
the
AI
new-
is just fake tits.
That is the new iPhone.
Yeah, it's Chat AI is just fake tits for your brain.
Well, you see how you're saying.
That's it. It's just a cosmetic uplift for your brain, right? Because if the internet goes down, right, and Larry's got to put a podcast, and then Nick's got to go back to writing them himself, Larry's gonna fucking slit his throat.
I mean,
Right?
yo, we were dumb as is, right? We were pretty dumb, but no.
We're only getting.
We're only gonna get dumber.
I don't remember how to write cursive.
I don't either. Wow, what a beautiful fucking case.
Right there.
I need one of those.
Do people ever put weed in them with it? Does it? No, because you're not inhaling.
Roll weed in my cigar. I think I knock you out.
I can't wait to make this video from
Can
the
you
comfort of
roll?
my home. Once Larry gets
roll?
on the plane, I'm gonna unwrap.
Yeah.
Because it's too good of a cigar. Go use a black and mild. Use the
Yeah, what do you use this look like? A fucking grocery store
Right,
in New York City?
come on.
Come on.
Now listen, you're gonna like Kirill.
Put that in your mouth. It's not even.
So when I get out of prison, I'm with my wife. I said to her, she goes, I got rid of them. You got rid of my porn? I had a fucking collection. I mean, a wall full of VCRs. You name it, I had it. Orgies, pissing, fucking.
Wait,
I
question.
fucked his mother. You know, I got
Major
all the
jerk
shit.
off.
I got fucking shit.
Wait. But your wife was cool with all that?
Yeah. what
I
the
was just
fuck?
asking.
Every one of my wives were always swingers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go, where's my shit? And she says, I threw it out. You threw my shit out? I'm thought about that shit in prison.
And then she's like, Larry, look at the internet.
This is what she did. She goes, oh, no, you go on the computer. The fuck you talking about? She goes, come here. Type in anything.
Bro, that's awesome.
What do you mean type in anything? Type in, girl sits on face or whatever anything you want.
I love that your wife taught
What's
you how
your
to
favorite
jerk
title?
off. And,
Like what, like favorite genre or titles?
Just give me one of the titles that will drag you in.
yeah, like
on
what's
a
the
video.
title? Like three-legged.
Nah, I looked at a Seven Dwarf shit one. It was all bullshit. They had a guy through an old video. I was with a girl. Great. I love it. I met this girl. She's really cool. And so we watched it. She goes, oh, I watched the movie what I got from my father. And what do you mean your father? She's laughing because he was there. And she says, yeah, it's Seven Dwarfs fucking, this chick. I said, get the fuck out of here. I never seen Seven Dwarfs. I never saw Snow White shit anyway. We put the thing on, and I said, that's not a fucking shit. They got a setup. It's an old fucking 1970 shit. It's like a fucking tabletop thing. You could tell there's a hole in there. The guy's feet, he's got bullshit legs on near his knees, you know what I mean? Where now he's the dwarf, and his hands are damn near touching the floor. That's not and his dick is a
That's
pretty
hilarious.
big dick.
I would watch that, honestly.
It's very big.
No.
To have a guy pretend to be a shit to have sex, that's kind of.
That's kind
I
of.
want to see that now.
Nah,
Yeah, but it's not the same. Larry was trying to see a real.
I
That's
want to
like
see.
midget-
Yeah,
that's-
I've done everything. Everything
Yeah.
sex.
Have you had
Never
sex
did a
with-
No, you got just coming in.
They
No
wanted
way.
to,
but I don't think you have sex with at my house.
Where?
Because it's an office.
Oh, so you don't know?
You could, well, yeah. You just you gotta fuck her in the street
Okay.
or him. I never said which.
Okay. Either one, don't matter. Never fucked him.
Yeah.
Look at them. Look at them.
in the street, but then he used to get kicked out because
No.
the neighbors will see it.
Larry
I
can
won't
kill
get
the
him
neighbors.
kicked out. He knows. I know how to handle things.
Larry's like, I killed the neighbor.
He
Yeah,
ain't gonna bother
the
you
best part
anymore.
about
He ain't gonna bother you
Yeah, the
anymore.
neighbors
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
look around
bother
and be
me.
like, "Where's Larry?" I'm like, "Oh, he's robbing the neighbors. This is a nice neighborhood."
Yeah, this is a good neighborhood.
Larry's like,
Jewel robbery.
near our house. Honestly, that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
A what?
Imagine we secretly just robbed our neighbors during summer Fridays. I invite all the neighbors over,
And then they come,
and then we rob them.
and then all the stuff that they robbed are in that
Well, you
house.
just blew it. Should have told me that all fucking air.
No.
How do you liking the cigar right now?
How do I like this cigar? Come on, I smoke
You're not
5
smoking
How many
no
of those do you smoke?
three.
My first time. Why are you
Probably
pushing me?
if I'm smoking and partying, drinking, 3, 4, 5 a day.
You want to set me up? I'll set you up.
3 or 4, 5 a day. If I'm smoking and drinking. So,
You smoke up, buddy. Hold on.
I got doing it.
No, I smoke.
gonna-
I'm already high.
You're not gonna get what high are you getting?
It gave me a buzz.
You've never done acid?
Never done acid.
What's the worst drug you did?
Shrooms.
No coke, no nothing.
I've done coke.
Oh, okay.
I've tried coke.
That's not even a drug to us anymore.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I've tried it. I've never really went and ripping.
You never
lines
put
like
a little
fucking
on
weirdo.
a girl's clit and all that.
Nah, I didn't get that far.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm. You know,
That is so hot. Come on.
it's not FDA approved.
Ever
you
have
know what I
to
mean?
put it on your cock and snort it off your?
Nah, I don't do that either. I have bad luck with stuff like that. My luck, I'd put the coke on my dick and it would fucking deteriorate my entire cock. You know, it'd be.
Why don't be so negative? Come on, you got
No,
a whole life ahead of you.
No, I know, but
Go
it just,
rob someone. Go to jail and then come out.
Yeah,
You'll
you
know
don't
how
have,
good
like,
you got it.
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day
go
with your
rob
girl?
somebody.
You don't go to
Now you
Valentine's-
know how good you got it.
Valentine's Day with your girl.
No.
You don't put a little coke on your girl.
although,
Yeah.
actually, now you think, yeah,
You don't need.
That's
you don't
kind
need
of
to be-
romantic.
You don't need to have like a
A
whore do
slammer.
it.
No.
You don't need.
no,
you
that's
could have,
kind of
like-
romantic, yeah. But I've never done something like that. It's adventurous.
It's kind of romantic. I like that.
I've only
He's
done.
good.
I've done coke off of one guy's ass,
You,
and it was Dylan Francis.
Really?
I'd done coke off his ass at an after party. Yeah, because everyone was doing coke off.
I'll do that.
Everyone was doing coke off of asses, and they were like, "Your turn." I'm like, I will only do it off of Dylan's butt," and then they were like, "Okay."
And they let you do it.
I have photos somewhere.
I'm good.
You got photos. I
I want confirmations today.
What?
This kid. Listen, Nick who said, Larry, this could get wild. I said, I
You've ever
hope
done
it
it,
gets
Nick?
wild.
You've ever done a little coke off the booty? Seen?
Yeah,
Wow.
I said yes.
That's a
You
good.
think he could work for me without doing crazy shit?
I love that.
Yeah,
How
I
old
think
is Nick?
that's a requirement. Wouldn't you
26?
want?
26.
Wouldn't you want balance?
I have balance.
You don't need him fucking being
No, I have
raging
balance.
psycho.
Everybody's one-sided. That's my balance. Listen, I take care of my mother. She's 90. That's balance. You go from taking care of your mother, who's 90 years old, and I do it. I love her. She took
Is
care of
she-
me.
Where's she living? Somewhere.
She
in
lives.
nursing
I
home?
actually moved back to where in Central Florida, and I built the studio. And I mean, like
She
just
lived with
everything.
you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I
Dude.
told my mom straight to her face, nursing home. I can't. I can't.
I get it.
It's miserable. Like, why would I want to spend the last 10 years of her life?
No.
It's like-
but listen, we have people. I come in, we'll do something. Sisters, brothers. I'm here. I'll go where I want. Do this. And she just got dementia. But my dad died of Alzheimer's. We took care of him too. You know what I mean? We just did. Listen, I went to prison. My parents were there every fucking money, times, writing letters, everything. But they didn't let me down.
Did you feel?
He doesn't feel that matters. He doesn't
What?
care.
Did you feel like when you went to jail, when you went to prison, did you feel like fuck? I let my parents down.
Nah.
Fuck that.
See it like the pineapple on the phone?
Yeah, that's an upside down pineapple.
Of course. That's my
Will you
thing.
show it like this? You carry your phone like that?
Hey, when I go into a grocery store, I say, "Hi, hon, how you doing?"
Wow.
To a lady. Then I go near
Would
the
you ever
fucking-
be a swinger?
I go near the cucumbers.
No, because I don't want to watch somebody else key my own car, like key my car, right? Like if I watch,
Yeah, I
us,
know what
get
you're
fucked.
saying, but I think there's.
No.
I have the same exact.
No. Like like if I have like I don't want to watch.
You've been.
I'd rather cheat than be a swinger.
You've been to threesomes and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
right,
so
but
what's
not
the
with my
big thing?
girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I
like
get it,
so,
I
like
get it.
I'd rather.
So you
cheat
want
than be a
that one
swinger.
person? Now, is she okay with you if your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Is she okay with you going to have a threesome?
No.
Well, then you're gonna live your life and not do the things you want.
Well, it's compromise. I'd rather be with someone that fulfills so much of my life that, yeah, I'm gonna have. There's certain things that she can't do anymore.
Well,
There's
there's the word. Once we start telling people what they can and can't do,
No, it's
There's
not.
not.
It's like it's someone else's boundary, right?
I
so if
got
she
it.
so if she says to me, Kirill, I don't want to date you if you fuck other girls. I can go, well, I want to fuck other girls, and then she can go, cool, I don't want to date you. But then I go, hey, I fucking literally feel about Estee the same way I feel about her from the moment I met her still, which is very rare for me because most often I get bored and start cheating.
True.
Right. So the feeling is so strong there that I'm like, you know what? Like, get the moment after I come, I'm so lonely, and the only person I care about is Estee that I'm like, if I went and became single and started fucking random girls, the minute I would fuck them, I'd be like, damn, I can't believe I let Estee go. Right. So
Well,
to
you-
me,
you get-
I don't
you
have
get-
a
do you think that's
relationship.
gonna- do you
I
think
don't have a
that's gonna
rela-
last?
I don't know because humans live longer than they ever used to. Right. Like
do you
people
believe,
used
do
to
you
die at
believe
50.
in monogamy? I don't.
I don't believe in monogamy, but I'm accepting monogamy in my life because I'm so fucked up mentally that I need Estee's emotional support more than I need some other girl's pussy in my relationship.
But here's the problem. What happens now? You're putting your whole happiness or the way of life,
Yeah, but
everything,
that
onto
doesn't-
another person.
No, but it's like no.
and
it's
that's a weight you shouldn't want to give somebody.
Oh no, I understand that. I have tons of mental issues. I'm not disagreeing.
You don't
with
think
that.
I got a
right? But it's like it. I know that makes me happy being around that person, and if it means losing that person just to get random pussy the rest of my life. Random pussy the rest of my life doesn't make me as happy as like I know guys that walk around that are like I can fuck pussy random girls forever. I'm like that doesn't fulfill me anymore.
I got you. You
as
can
much.
jerk off and get that.
I can get
that.
jerk off. I'd rather go to a nice meal with my girlfriend.
Now listen, see, you're missing the point. I had a couple of never had a bad divorce. Took care of my first wife. Took care of my second wife. Still do. All the women I've ever been with, and I'm very, very open and honest with them. I tell them, listen, I'm a swinger. I like this, that. You into it. If you get the right woman who is okay with everything, like I have 3 rules.
Right,
of
but
myself.
your right woman is different than my right woman, right?
True, and
Right?
that's what makes
Larry,
choice
you
great.
went to prison for violent crimes and literally robbing people, right? I have a completely different.
At least I went to prison.
But right, so I have a different perspective on what makes me happy because you need a crazier rush than I do, apparently, right? Like I'm okay being like you're like I tell these. There is a woman out there for you,
Absolutely.
and the woman out there for me probably. There is probably a better version of Estee that would be like, bro, go get your dick sucked anytime you want. But, bro, I only have a little bit of time on this earth, and I'm not. It's going to take forever to find that.
We
bitch.
just said that you have only a little, and that's why I don't like to limit myself. And I look at it different.
But you see,
let me ask you a
those
question.
are
Your
the two different
relationship.
perspectives. That's
I
and that's good.
don't have time to
and
search
I
that
respect
bitch out.
everybody's perspective. I have a question for you on that.
Yeah.
I often ask a guy, a girl, hey, listen, she'll say, we're at a function, so yeah, if I ever caught him, he got a blowjob, I'm leaving him. I said, leave. What do you do if your husband is at a bachelor party, has some drinks or whatever, and he gets a fucking blowjob at a fucking thing? He's drunk. He doesn't love. See, in my mind, and everybody's different. You said that about is I look at it this way: who do I come home to? Who do I want to take care of me when I'm sick? Who do I want to go to dinner and the nice dinner and spend that money on?
Right, but you're forgetting the other side of this statement that everyone agrees with you until they hear the other side. You're okay with your woman being fucked by other guys.
That's right.
Right, but I'm not. So I have to compromise too.
Fuck her with the biggest dick and give her the best fucking
Right,
orgasm.
so that to you
Turn me on.
That's for you, right?
turns him on.
Right, like
But to you, it doesn't
most
turn you
men
on.
want what you have minus that one thing.
No.
Most most guys
disagree.
can't handle their woman being. Would you be okay with your girl smashing random dudes?
Listen,
No.
I think
No.
he's going to say no.
No,
I think most people, let me tell you, I've been in a lot of situations and threesomes and man.
Larry,
man,
I don't like
female,
when people
man.
wear my shoes. Right, like when people put on like my clothing, the last thing I want to do is know that somebody is wearing my girlfriend on their dick.
Right, it's perspective.
It does,
And it's preference.
It's maybe a
Okay,
hoarding.
so if she was fucking around on you, is she gone?
Yeah, I'm out, dude. Like I'm too like then it's
So everything you've done with that woman, everything
Yeah, it's
that
a betrayal.
meant something, it's a betrayal.
it's like stealing my money. If I woke up and she took $100,000 from me, that's a betrayal of our relationship. If we both went into it and been like, yeah, you can fuck anyone, then I have no leg to stand on. But if we're both agreeing that, hey, we're faithful to each other,
But then you don't believe in monogamy.
no, I believe it. I believe in it, but I don't subscribe to it because it doesn't work for me right now. Right?
No,
But
you do believe it.
I believe
now.
in it. I believe in it for my relationship,
Now-
but I don't believe humans should be monogamous.
We're animals.
I
mean,
know,
we
but
were
I'm
made to
settling,
fuck
Larry.
protect
I'm
it.
settling because I don't have the time to find that.
But you
woman.
got to understand, he's in the world of chess, of like mental chess. His
Dude,
his
I have a
board
bit-
is set up that way where he's not willing to see his girl have sex with, and two, he's not willing to lose her because he loves what she brings to his life, right? So
No, but when you think one person or whatever, I always look at, again, whatever you like, and I agree with you. I have 3 rules. I don't like scat. I don't like blood. I don't like serious
Right,
pain.
so you have limits.
What my own sex limit. It's a sex
Right, but
limit.
it's a limit.
Absolutely
Right?
But
So to
I
some
know what
guy
I
who
like
likes-
or don't like.
To some guy who gets shit on every weekend, you're like, bro, why are you saying no to certain?
No. I listen, and I said, great. And if the girl wanted to do that to me, then you move on. I mean, I have my 3. I don't limit myself, especially to one person on this planet.
Yeah, but I
When
don't
you
need
travel,
that
you go
pussy.
see beautiful women,
Right.
beautiful men. I don't care what they are, couples, wherever you're at. You're seeing a beautiful person, and I don't know what how your brain works. Do you look at a woman and say, "Man, I'd fucking love to eat that pussy. Or, damn, I
Right. But Larry, let's be real. 95% of the time, seeing a beautiful person on the street doesn't result in fucking them. 95% of the time, you're not going to
You're just passing them.
Yeah, you're just
No,
passing.
but what about
that's
the
okay.
5% of the time?
That's okay.
Well,
So you do it?
no, but that's
Would you
but,
fuck the waitress in my underwear?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
but you see, but that's
I'll
the
bring her
preference.
with the girl.
But that's the preference. That's
right.
the
That's a
difference.
preference.
And also, you are at a place in your life too where you're like, yo, I want to live more because you like you said you.
I lost
have
12
Larry,
years.
would you-
I went to prison.
Would you
at
smoke
34
other? Would
years
you
old.
smoke other cigars publicly?
Sure.
Yeah.
Very. I mean,
Damn,
but I
that-
don't. But I don't. But look,
What?
No, I won't, 'cause I'm
why
brand
not
awareness.
variety, Larry? Why are you limiting yourself just to your own?
no,
cigars?
I don't. I smoke them. I got them. I go to my humidor. I use a bunch
But
of
you don't
different-
promote them.
Of course not.
No,
Why would
Do
you
you
promote-
promote my?
No. My point is, that's my Estee. That's my girlfriend. Like, I only fuck with her.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like
that's
I
not the
said
same-
when I went
that's
into
not
my
the same.
house, I fucked something else. You in your house, you fucked something else.
Sexually though, that's not the same thing as the cigars, though. Unfortunately,
Well,
Exactly.
you
I'm
know
I
can't
about
explain
what
that.
I say is I went to prison at 34.
right?
I
and
got
you
out
lost
at
12.
46.
Oh,
Right.
that,
The
yeah, you're
biggest
just trying to fuck. You missed out
Fucking
the.
years
Right.
of your
Yeah,
life.
okay. So that's why we
Well, yeah,
we
that's a-
can't agree. We have two different experiences. While you were in prison,
He was fucking a lot.
We were trying to eat your greeting cards for acid. I was
What
fucking
tried?
random
We
girls.
did.
Yeah, I was fucking random girls through my 20s and 30s, being a pile of shit, and now I'm like, oh my god,
He's done being a pile of shit.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The thoughts are there. They never leave because I'm like a human, but it's just about controlling your fucking impulses.
But you see, but that's the thing. Larry doesn't want to put control on his impulses because of how he missed out on his
Well,
life.
No,
And
you're
didn't
wrong.
miss
You're wrong
out.
about when you say you're right to a degree. I don't want to limit. I know that I got, listen, and I talk to Nick, I talk to people. I'm not a morbid dude at all.
If you see
but
a
I'm
hot guy.
fucking 62 next week or next month.
And you're a good
October
time.
3rd.
You're a bowl of good time.
62.
Right.
How much do I have?
Right, because you
18
said
years?
dude, he settled down while he was in prison. That was settling down
Settle
for
down.
him.
Yeah, my
Right.
cellar was cute. Don't worry. It
Yeah.
worked out
Yeah,
well.
he settled.
No.
He settled. Now he's
That's
living.
how he
his
was
rent-
cute.
He's, in his, he's living his 20s life.
That is,
No, I'm not, because I lived the 20s life pretty wild, man. You didn't want to. First of all, you didn't want to fuck with me in the 20s. I was pretty wild, motherfucker. But
you were having a lot of sex while you were running around going crazy.
oh, fuck,
You have
are
to.
you kidding me?
Well, you had.
I had
like
girlfriends.
two guns like this.
No, are you kidding?
Like, what are we
Is that
doing?
your
Shit,
dream?
I did.
No, I'm
Is
just
that your
asking
dream?
him. Wasn't my dream. I'm
Yeah,
asking.
no,
him. No, that's
Sounds
not my
like
dream.
you're.
I'm asking him how did he live
This
it
is
up.
fucking great. I
I'm
love
asking
you
him how did he live it up. I
How
want to
did
know.
I live it up?
Did you have the guns on the side?
Well,
of the
first of
bed?
all, listen. I listen. We all get.
I'm trying to
endorphin-
picture-
We
I'm-
all
I'm-
get endorphin Russian ways. I used to carry 2 pistols. I shot up cops' houses. I fucking shot crazy shit. I fucking did some.
Yeah, that guy doesn't go home and like, hi, sweetie. I'm loyal just to you, right? A guy who shoots up a cop's house isn't going to have a monogamous relationship,
That's
No.
very true.
Right?
He's
'Cause I'm
really
living
right.
a-
Some would argue.
Yeah. they
you
were.
have do you believe in monogamy or polygamy? Like, at
I,
soci-
what do
I
you
don't
do?
have enough of a.
Do you-
I don't have
No,
enough
but
of
for
an
you.
opinion
Now
on
you're
it.
for
30,
you.
right?
No, I have a girlfriend.
I think you're 30,
Yeah.
and you have a girlfriend.
Yes.
How long you have a girlfriend?
4 years.
And why
Yeah,
aren't you married?
we're-
Why aren't you married?
It's just me and her.
Why aren't you married?
Oh well, because we had the different phases in life. She left New York for a year, and I had to figure out if I'm moving out to
But
LA
why
or not.
marry something that you're already having fun with?
Because that commitment should show something, and there's reasons to. When people tell me, that, I get
the question,
Oh,
but-
I get it. Wait a minute. If you're going to talk about what you said with the money and aspects and going to a hospital and seeing somebody, there's a whole different animal with that. If you
Those
really
factors.
believe down deep, I'm never ever going to leave this, and she's never going to. The total trust bullshit, which I was married twice,
Right.
You know,
But I just don't believe in that.
I love that fucking.
I don't need to get the
forever and
gov-
always. Get
I
the
just don't need the
fuck outta
government
here.
involved in my relationship.
Well, they're in
My body,
they're
my
involved
choice.
in everything we
no,
do.
no. So that's like I don't need to marry Estee. Nothing will change except complicate our lives if shit goes south.
Well, again, that's. But what if you got into a hospital and they wouldn't let her pull the plug or
Well,
do
dude,
whatever?
that bitch better not pull the plug.
Oh well, I have it. I don't want to live. Fucking. If you put me on a ventilator, get me the fuck out of here. That's just we all have different.
No. I
ways to
want
live it.
people to come visit me. And
Listen,
force
I've
me.
been shot.
Yeah,
I've been,
he loves being cradled, but he doesn't love cradling. That's the thing.
No, I've been shot.
Oh,
I
crazy.
don't know where you've been. I've been shot. I've been stabbed twice and shot. So, and I fucking faced, a lot of death action in my life. That's just, so I look at life like, wait a minute. First, I never thought I'd live till 50. After I went to prison at 34. When I went to Atlanta, I actually never thought I'd get out of Atlanta. That's how rough it was. And I was ready to fucking stab Streeter when he fucking did shit. I stabbed the, you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it because I was a bad man. I did it because you had to do it.
I know.
I
Well,
tell
at
my
that
black,
point-
you know what I tell my black friends?
What?
I said, fuck you guys. You don't know what prejudice is.
What does that mean?
And they go, what? Lawton, you're a white man. You don't know what prejudice is. I go, fuck you. You're a black man. You don't know what prejudice is. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, you ever been in prison? No. Listen, there's 15% white in prison. Guess what? I'm the minority.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I know what you're feeling.
Okay.
Literally.
Right.
You'll never be white.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You don't know what it's like to be the privilege and how they look
but
at you and the privilege.
some prisons, there's more white than black, right?
No, I don't know one.
You don't know one?
Never been in it. Now, I'm not saying it's the percentage. Atlanta, even the guards. When I went to Atlanta, a guard in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania goes, Lawton, man, what did you do? Who did you piss off? What are you talking about? You're going to Atlanta, you know that? I said, no. He goes, that's the worst place in the system, period, in the world right now.
Wow.
He goes, there's no white people. Even the guards aren't. There's a white guard telling me this in Lewisburg going to Atlanta. I go, okay. And, I mentally prepare.
Do you think he was trying to psych you out a little bit?
No. He listen, he knew I was a convict, they call it. There's two different people, inmates and convicts. Convicts are true stand-up guys that are going to fight the system. That doesn't mean you don't listen to a guard. I love that. Oh, I hate. Listen, a guard tells you what to do, you better do it. What do you think? I'm a moron?
Right.
I was in the hole for 3 fucking years.
Politics. That's politics in jail, right? So.
Well, there's a lot of that bullshit. I was strapped down naked, beaten, and tortured. Fact. Vetted everything.
Willingly?
Literally.
Or is that a punishment?
No, that was by guards.
Oh.
And they pissed on my face and spit on me. It's open in my book. And I get it. I used to say, if I catch that, for 5 years, my fucking mind was consumed with fucking torturing him. And I had ways to torture. I've tortured a guy with an iron.
Yeah.
That. So I had fucking ways to fuck the iron. I was going to fucking cut that motherfucker so thin I was going to let ants go in him. I fucking got my brain going crazy. So anyway, it took my sister coming to me and, and cousin Cheryl. I love her. And she's just really been with the Dalai Lama for weeks. She's one of these unbelievable women. And smartest woman, nicest woman. She's independent, all the shit. Makes tons of money, great. And we're so close. And we'll like when she comes here, we'll go on an RV and take trips and shit. And really, I can meditate. That's a girl I can meditate. If she wasn't my cousin, it'd be different. And she says, Larry, it's true prison. She goes, you have to let it go. It's killing you. You are consumed. And I ended up saying, there's no say, oh, you forgive him. Fuck you. I'm not religious. Let's get that right on the fucking thing. I'm not religious.
You got to bury him. Yeah.
Well, I think of this. How pathetic is that scumbag's life that he went home? His wife is sticking dildos in his ass and he's fucking making that motherfucker scream every night. He's getting slapped around by his fucking neighbor who's 110 pounds. He's a little geek at a fucking Apple fucking computers or some shit. And he comes in because he got the power.
Right.
Right, but you guys are also, from the perspective of him, you guys are all piles of shit.
Yes.
Right, like you're like
that's the wrong with the system because there's a lot of good people.
Right. But he's
There really
just
is.
like, but he's
But
like,
in his
I'm
head,
surrounded.
he's like,
I'm surrounded by animals.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm surrounded by animals, so I'm going to treat them like animals.
Well, you're saying is right, but you know what? Do you know guards have one of the highest suicide rates in the world as a profession?
Of course, because they're miserable.
Yeah, they're miserable.
Let
And
me
they
tell
only
you-
hang out with themselves, and they know
Well, yeah,
there's
'cause
innocent
there's a-
people in there, and they know these innocent people shouldn't be in there. Or I call them overcharged. I had my cellmate. See this tattoo? I don't show this much. See this? What is it? It's a fucked up piece of shit, right?
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. I'm in my cell with my cellmate, and we put a stencil. You know how to put a stencil on someone from prison? You know, with the deodorant.
Oh, no.
You take deodorant. You take clear deodorant. You take a piece of paper. You take an ink pen, and you take like a deodorant. You know, you put the deodorant on the clear, the Aquavel, whatever the fuck it is. You put that all over here, and you put that down, and you pull it up, and it's a perfect stencil of what you can do. And then you have tattoo guns. We built them and all that shit. So I'm ready to get my tattoo. We're fucked up in my cell. We're fucked up. It's 12, 1, 2 in the morning. We're just fucking like, he was a little kid from Alabama. He's from Bama. And he was misclassified, meaning he shouldn't have been in the prison we were in. And he only had a 3-year sentence. And you watch out for each other. You get to know people when you're in prison. It's just silly, man. You know, you eat together, you jack off. You don't give a shit. You know, you shit in front of them. You know, it's a different life. So I'm on the yard, and the kid had 6 months to go to the door. We do this, and he's gonna fake. We fucked up. He goes like this. He fucked it up, and we're laughing because I did this tattoo, but we're fucking laughing and shit. And he ends up getting killed for fucking $5 for a book of stamps.
Oh wow! In
And
prison,
it hurt me a lot, you know, because
In prison?
I wasn't there to help him protect him, you know. And I look at that and I say, "Fuck!" I mean, you know, things can happen like that. Life is shit. The government fucking misclassified him, killed that kid, literally killed that kid, and it happened. I seen a lot of that. I went crazy. When I went crazy in the hole. I used to fight them, taking fists, and look at you see all the marks on my hands, fucking from teeth and shit. But I was so bad in prison. When I went to the hole, the prison killed a friend of mine. Literally, dies right in front of us. You know when a guy dies and shit and all, you know all that. So he dies in front of us, and we're trying to help, and the guard's screaming, "Lockdown, lockdown! Get yourself!" We run ourselves. They come around, every one of us. You saw him hit his head, right? Fuck you, motherfucker! You killed that motherfucker because he went from medical. The the guards he works for, the CMS, tell him, "Man, you're bad." He's been complaining of chest pain, you know, but just like you're getting at age 39, you got to watch shit.
What's going to happen, man?
Listen, so what happens is he goes and the motherfucker
puts this curse on me.
Yeah. No. So the guy goes in there and he's literally having a heart attack. They kicked him out of medical, said, "Go back to the unit, you got gas." He walks into the unit, he tells me and my buddy Jimmy, he goes, "I'm dying." We put him in a chair. Boom, keels over, dies right there.
Wow.
Right there, right in front of you know. We're trying to do him. The guards come over screaming, "Lockdown, lockdown!" You know, I watched those scumbags come. They had like a golf cart to pick, you know, like a medical golf cart. They came to the unit. My unit was right near the doors going out, and they have these little windows, you know, this fucking little shit you can't. And I'm looking out the window, and they're laughing. They put him on the gurney, and they were laughing. They didn't give a shit. They just took him to medical.
right?
He died. Didn't try a thing. Did nothing. And they told me about you hit his head. And I go, so they throw me in the hole. I exposed the prison. I started writing letters. I wrote big things to big magazines. They fucking first came to me, and I used to fucking fuck with them. So when they say cuff up, fuck you. So what I do is I cover the window in the hole. If you cover the window in the hole, they start freaking. They don't know what's going on. Lawton, take down that window. Fuck you. Lawton, take it down. Suck my dick. Go. They get the cap.
Why do people do that?
Well,
You know you're never going to win.
I know. You start going crazy. And
You just
you
get
almost
very mad.
need the interaction. Okay. When you're in a hole a long time,
You just need- you need to feel
isolation.
something.
People
You
have
need to
no
feel
idea
something.
unless you've been there. That's why naked and afraid for 24 days. I'll rob the fucking crew. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna play that game. There was a producer yesterday. One of the producers.
Kathy Griffin had that bit.
Hey,
She
one of
used to
the
talk about she'd
was it?
blow people. She's like, I'd blow the video guy in 2
like
seconds
that.
for a
Do you know
granola bar.
a producer I was with yesterday worked on that show. I said, really? Let me be on that fucking show. You don't think I?
Yeah, everyone else would be naked and afraid. Larry would be naked and horny.
Yeah.
Thriving.
Driving.
With acid.
Where are we going? We going out tonight?
Let me ask you: do you know that Brazilian guy that just escaped that prison in PA?
Oh, didn't they just kill him?
No,
think
they,
they
No, the
killed-
dogs
they caught him.
Didn't the dog?
Yeah,
No, they caught him. Did they kill him?
Yeah, no, they didn't
Oh,
kill
they
him.
didn't kill him. I thought
They took pictures next
That's
to
the
him.
one with
You know,
the
they
dog?
just had
The dogs
another
caught him?
Yeah.
2 days ago. A
He
federal
escaped
guy
and
died.
nobody knew how he did it. He did it so fast. No cameras caught the escape. Nothing. They just
Yes,
saw
they
him.
did.
No,
Going
they
up the
saw him
wall.
climb up the
Yeah,
wall.
you know how messed up? I was on the Howard Stern show the other day. He called me. I didn't go on. You ever see me on Howard Stern when I yelled at Donald Trump? That was a funny get. But so he called me to go on that, and I didn't do the show, but I did all the research because I go a lot on TV and news agencies for stuff like that. And what happened there was I went research. First of all, there was an escape just like that, not long, less than a year before that. Exact same way. They fired the guard of 18 years because he's sleeping in the fucking tower. We're supposed to be watching that shit. I mean, there were mistakes made. Obviously, he shouldn't have escaped. And here's the big one people don't know. The dude was convicted of the murder. He was just waiting for transfer. When that happens, usually, like when I was convicted, they put me in a black box when I traveled. That you know what a black box is, guys? Yeah, black box is a thing they
Larry,
put
I've
on.
never been to jail.
Oh, I gotta bring them. I should have brought
It's
the.
like,
I should
you
have
know
brought
about
the.
this thing in prison? I'm like, no.
I should have brought the black box. The black box will fuck you. I've been on Con Air 16 times. So that black box, it's on you. You fucking, you can't move. Like handcuffs, they can go like this.
Yeah.
You can't. They put a box over the cuffs. so you can't pick them because I could pick handcuffs.
Yeah.
And fuck it, I can't get them. You can't get out. You
Right.
can't move. 16 hours. You're fucking shit. Indented, ripped skin. It's terrible.
Because they put it on tight.
They don't. This dude was not treated like he just was convicted of 2 murders. First of all, he's convicted
to
of a
be
murder,
fair-
and they got him a murder. And
To be fair, how many people are in jail in America? Millions?
really, over 2.3.
Yeah, so one guy out of that time every decade tries to do that. Like
No,
the
that's
numbers
not
are
true.
small.
That's not true.
No, that
the more
makes the news.
escapes. Oh no, there's
If
been
he
more
was smart
escapes
enough,
this year.
if he was smart enough,
he
he
wouldn't
would
have
jump
done
on
the
a
crime.
cargo train, go to Skid Row, and just blend in with the homeless. He would have got away.
You know what? He
Or
could've
just
did
not
that.
kill someone.
I'm thinking of going down.
No, that's
He
a
talking
different
it.
story.
I'm thinking of going down to sleep at Skid Row tonight and do a video.
You going?
And Nick's like, cool, I'll send Chat AI with you.
Yeah.
No.
He's like-
Chat AI.
Nick, will you go?
Absolutely
He
not.
said he has to go.
No, absolutely not.
Why?
I would
I'll
never
protect
go to
his
sleep.
ass.
How? In which that I'll sleep inside you, Nick.
No, but I'm telling you, if you want to commit a crime, you just got to blend in with the homeless, and you won't get found. Nowadays.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I fucking been bashing your fucking state. I've been doing a vlog. I went to a place called
Yeah, but every state's done.
Jumbo
Room.
Clown Room.
Love that place.
What a dump!
I love that
You
place.
think that's a
It's my
fucking
that's my favorite place to visit in LA.
that really?
Yeah,
Say,
why?
That's a dump.
Why is it a dump?
The girls sucked. The fucking place is a little fucking dump. I go to place, they got the room in the back. You can get
Yeah,
blowjobs.
but Larry,
get
but
laid,
Larry,
you
but
do-
Larry, but Larry, like,
And I didn't see a clown.
But Larry-
I'm looking for a fucking clown.
but cool.
Where's
Have
the
you
clown?
been there, Val?
You know, it's
Never.
called
He
called
told me
marketing.
about it though.
Here's what,
If you would have went me last night, I spent I got $100. There's 2 drinks or $50. Okay,
Yeah.
get 101s or whatever.
yeah, but
And-
Larry, you're missing the point. The point of life and traveling is to experience new things, not the same shit you expect everywhere you go. And the point of Jumbo's Clown Room is the girls aren't pushy. It's like they're supposed to do fun tricks, and it's a dive bar. That's it. If you're going for titties, that's not the place.
You're right.
Right. Like if you're
But I
going
was told different.
if you go to McDonald's and go, where the fuck's the pasta? I get it. That's the same thing. Jumbo's Clown Room is a dive bar with burlesque dancers that play off a jukebox. If you're,
You were right.
you're not trying to
Okay.
get your dick.
What is the quality of
but
the
nobody
burlesque
told me
dancers?
that.
It's like people who are like, yo, the pizza in this town sucks. It's like, it's their version. If you want the pizza from your town, go eat it there.
Go to Brooklyn.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
about that pizza.
Oh, yeah, the pizza.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Jumbo's
He
Clown
said-
Room. You got to go with
He
that.
said, you know about the
We
pizza.
know all
out
the
here.
dancers.
Okay.
It's not a strip club, though.
I thought
You can't
I
get
go,
laid
why
there.
don't I see the pussy?
Oh.
Why don't I see the shit?
Yeah.
They're on the pole.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody mismarketed the place to you. That's the problem
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The place
That's
has
exactly
the
what
line.
That's the
of-
issue.
You
That's
can't get in
exactly
that
what
place after 9
If you
o'clock.
spoke to him,
But you said if you
spoke to
told
him-
me,
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah.
telling me,
Yeah.
let's go.
If
let's
you
have
wanted
fun.
to hit a strip club, I would
Well,
take
you
you
explained it correctly, right?
Yeah.
If somebody else could be like, "Yo, I know a strip club. Let me take you."
Oh,
They're not telling
dude.
Larry that it's not a strip club. That it's a
That's what
it's a
happened.
show and
there.
a
Well,
dive
people,
bar. It's a little different.
people lie to you.
That's
So they
what
didn't
happened.
elaborate correctly, and now they got you
100.
locked in into a fucking burlesque show with 300-pound girls dancing around, right?
No, they weren't.
Girls are hot.
Let's,
Joking.
they weren't bad. There was one Amazon girl. I think she was like 6'8", and 6'9". I go,
Was she
holy shit.
changing the light bulbs?
She'll put her foot up. She could
like the
literally
Avatar?
stand up and put her fucking feet. You know, she had the 7 inch.
I was actually going to try to go to Jumbo's tonight.
She's the avatar.
What do you do? We're here. We got
After
Jumbos
Summer
right here.
Fridays, he always goes
I
to
leave.
Jumbo's.
Dude, this is my job.
I know.
Right,
I've
right.
been with you.
No. So at like, you know me.
I
Once
know.
like I'm like party's over, I want to go have my own fun.
Yeah,
No,
he-
I'm 100%. I know
he
that.
loves to disappear. This guy.
I remember we did your stuff at the great party. Okay, it's over. We're all going.
All right,
And that
so
was cool.
This is Larry's spray, just
Yeah.
in case for cigars smelling.
Will it work on weed?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I need that for my
Matter
car.
of fact,
No, I'm taking it for my car.
Smells like
Smoke a lot of
smells like a car.
weed. Are you okay?
There's your one right in my face.
You're not supposed to like in it. Like,
Yeah.
put down your
No,
throat.
don't inhale anything Larry gives you.
I didn't.
Those
Are
are
you
the
gonna do acid with me?
Those are the rules. Yes.
Okay.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? No.
He will. I'll
I'm
make
a-
sure he's all right.
I think. I'm
I
gonna do a
mean,
little
believe me,
shoot
I'm a
tonight.
responsible guy now. Nick is with me.
Nick, you-
Nick's chat AI. Nick's.
He, I think he's.
AI.
Looks
I
like-
love
let
that
me
you
double
keep calling
check
it
with
I think
AI.
Biden's
He
AI.
keeps
Who
calling
you
it
fucking
chat
kidding?
AI.
I think
That's
Biden's
what he
AI.
said.
Don't you?
ChatGPT. Huh?
Don't you think Biden is AI?
Biden just now.
That's horrible
You
AI.
see what Biden just?
Biden
implemented?
is fucking not there. I think he's a fucking a robot. I
You see
think
what's
he's
going
AI.
on with Hunter? The 3 gun charges.
Yeah. He's got
You know-
fucked though.
Yeah.
Well,
No, he
I
got
did.
it. Well,
Nick
Nick said-
said I did a video on that. Nick said they did that because your video. fucking with me. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
the
did a whole
difference
video
is you're not
comparing
allowed to own a
Kodak
gun
Black.
if you do drugs, right? And they said then you would literally need to arrest 90% of this country, right? Joe Rogan smokes weed, has guns, right? Every single person.
But he's saying
was
when
go-
he filled out the form.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
so everyone's been
well,
doing
listen,
drugs.
Kodak Black went to jail on the same thing,
Yeah.
and he went to prison.
Kodak Black happens to
Yo,
be
shout
black.
out to Kodak Black.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know his lawyer.
being
Good.
black and being white in this country is two judicial systems.
Absolutely,
Right,
man.
so-
At least we got somebody who agrees in it.
Right,
I
that's-
fight for people, all people, and it's totally fucked.
I mean, I use my white privilege all the time. I smoke weed in cities that are weed's illegal in,
I almost
and
got
I only
arrested
get
in
away
France,
with
man.
it because I'm probably white.
And there
I'd
you
probably get away with it because I'm white, and it would be rude to not use my white privilege if you have it, like Shane Gillis says.
You should use it.
Yeah, if you have it, that'd be rude to not use it.
Yeah, it was given to you for a reason.
Right,
Use
like,
it.
That's a waste.
I use it.
Right?
Yeah.
You use it too.
Sometimes, yeah. I was in France. I almost got arrested for smoking weed, and I used it. I used it really badly.
Yeah, but use it
It
wrong.
worked.
It worked.
You
It
got
worked.
away
I
with it?
just,
Said, listen, you
I just-
guys quit on
I
the
just-
fucking
Like, look at me, I'm white.
I just kept pretending that I'm a clueless American that's white.
Ah,
and you said,
perfect.
come on,
America.
you guys won't even
America.
fight a war, and now you want to arrest me.
America, and they're like, they put it out, and they made me stomp it out right on the spot, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking.
Yo, but I fuck with the French for their ability to riot. Because those people in America, we're such babies.
Yeah, we don't know how to riot.
We don't know how to riot. In France, they were like, we're going to raise the Social Security by 2 years for qualification.
They're like,
They
no, you're not.
They literally stopped taking out the garbage.
Hit
and
the
burned
streets.
They burned that city to the ground to let these politicians know. Now, don't get me wrong, the politicians didn't listen, but at least they know how to fucking
And here's what they did
make
too
it
better.
seen.
Yeah.
See, in
I agree.
America, the blacks rioted in Watts. Don't riot in Watts. Riot right here. Come to Bel Air and
Yeah.
fucking loot
Yeah,
around
let's
here.
riot.
Watch how shit gets changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Why and why would you go
Correct.
burn down the store that's giving your kid milk or credit?
Yo, you don't do that.
I'm saying they did it.
You go to
mean-
Bel Air and you do it.
Come to here. This is
I
the
mean,
right
look,
neighborhood.
looting your own neighborhood's like beating your own wife.
Right. Come down here. Put 10,000 black guys at the base of this place and start walking uphill and ripping shit down, throwing the fucking garbage cans, going crazy. What's going to happen?
I like that. That's what you
Shit
have to do.
changes.
Yep.
You hear me out there? Listen up. How to do it.
Listen up. I love that. That's exactly how you got to do it. It's true.
No, I look at, listen, Val, you're young. You're 30 years old. You're probably want to go a lot of different ways in life. No, meaning like,
Straight, gay,
nah,
trans.
that,
Cut
yeah,
the
that,
knock off.
that goes all done. That'll be for the rest of your life. The
I like that. That never ends, right?
of course.
Do you think you'll ever, like, at one point be like, I'll try dick? Like, when you're, like, dying?
No.
Like, you're,
Yeah.
like, in your life. In your life.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you
You know why?
Everybody does.
Why
You
limit yourself?
Now you don't have to say it, and you don't have to tell us.
No, I'm
and it
just
has to
telling
be in a
you, you know-
threesome.
No, you have to tell us.
You know why? I don't. You know why I wouldn't want it? Because like,
Tell me why.
Because if Kirill found out, you'd be fucked.
no,
He'd fuck with you.
I would love it.
He
if
would
I
love it.
knew. If
But
you
I-
kissed a pee-pee?
I would. I just personally don't think. I just personally think that I wouldn't be able to do it because
Why not?
Why
are you not looking at me?
I just don't think that it's something that I feel like it's salty and weird and.
Did you think my
What's
podcast
going on
was
with
weird?
your-
Let's go to my naked podcast.
Oh yeah, can we talk about you?
yeah, I just want a quick. Did you think my naked podcast was weird?
I just saw in the middle of the
No.
night with no caption, and I didn't know what's going on. I thought somebody hacked your profile.
That just looks good.
I thought something got hacked.
No,
Larry, your body,
everybody
your
said
choice.
the same thing.
because you didn't put a caption on the video.
Oh, tell them what.
Your body, your
Let me
choice.
tell you what happened. To be honest, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed with all this social media shit. It's people young
Got a
do
little
it.
whacked out.
Well, no. So I was looking. And I said, we're doing it. We got to promote it. I put it. I think I forgot I did it, and then I put it in my pocket. It uploaded. I don't know how it happened.
Where was Chat AI?
Yeah.
ChatGPT, bro.
What's the
Chat
difference?
GPT.
Chat AI is not a company yet.
They all know what I'm
You wanna
talking
make
about.
one?
They all know what I'm talking about.
No, but you
So-
sound like when
True.
my mom is explaining
No,
something.
you
like,
right
oh,
on that
Chat
point.
AI.
You come worry
Do you guys
about-
know what I'm talking about?
It's semantics, right?
Yeah.
My mom would be like,
What are you being paid by the GPT Foundation?
the Googles? Chat AI.
That AI is the new iPhone. That AI, and I fell down the rabbit hole. I mean, really fell down the rabbit hole.
No, but can you tell us about the nudist podcast? That
Yeah,
Dad Rabbit?
I was promoting something different. I says, we're having a lot of fun. My podcast name is The Real Deal, and we do that because people walk in. We made the mailman famous. It was like he used to come in, black guy, 54, 34 years in the mailman from New York, a Jamaican dude, dreads. He'd come in every day, smoke a joint in my fucking office, and fucking sometimes drink a beer and shit. So we do the podcast, and he delivered a meal to the office they had, like you guys. And it's funny shit because we made him famous. People on the route say, "Hey, you're on Larry's show," and he comes in, and people come in, and we call it the real deal. It's like this. If anybody, it's fun. People want to hear that.
Right.
They don't give a fuck of this perfect shit and
Yeah, they want the real life stuff.
like
Right.
we're doing, man. They want to hear a bunch of guys sitting around talking about fucking dick, fucking talking about whatever you were talking about, smoking a cigar. What's gonna happen?
Just
They're
hanging out.
thinking the same thing we're thinking, and we did that with the pod. So I said to myself, "We're coming up with 200 episodes." This is a while ago, and I said, "We're gonna do something I've never seen, a naked podcast." But you're gonna listen, yes, but just thinking of people listen. Are they naked? What do you think? Because we're talking nudity, we're talking about sex. I kept pushing back on a dude who said he has sex addiction, and so I said, "No, you don't. You just like fucking like sex." But no, I do. And whatever. We kept going, and this is going on for a month that we're promoting it. And I said, "Nick," I said, "you don't have to do it. I'm not gonna, you don't need to go to HR, although I'm HR and I tell you go fuck yourself. But I says, you don't have to do it. But just let me know if you're gonna do it. Otherwise, I'll get aboard, but for the roadcast." He goes, "I don't know, I'll tell you that." "No, you tell me fucking now. You're gonna do it or you're not. End of story." "No." Oh, it got to a big thing. People started calling, "Oh, what do you guys, leave him alone?" Or did you see the video where I beat the shit out of him?
Of who?
Him.
No.
Oh, that goes crazy.
Larry, get back to go to the new
But
podcast.
I'm going to show you.
Yeah, we got to finish.
We got to finish. Yeah, tell me the nude podcast.
So he goes, "Okay, I'll do it." I said, "Don't fucking tell me you're not going to do it." And then the next day you don't
Took your
perform.
dick out?
He went naked.
Was he even on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just sat.
Well,
to the
no, he'll get
random-
involved. Like he gets up, he has to move the cameras and shit.
Just fully naked.
Everybody in the room, the deal was, if we get people to come watch, you have to be naked. If you want to come, I had 9 people come from Missouri to watch. That was their 9 high school seniors graduated, and their dream was to come on my show.
Whoa.
So, no, not the naked podcast.
Larry,
no,
Larry,
not
naked
the naked
podcast.
podcast.
Larry, what the-
Oh fuck! No! I hate that.
Jesus, Larry's like we had 9 high schoolers naked in our studio. Nick's literally about to have a heart attack.
No, he's had a heart attack. He tries to keep me in check. He says, "I can't anymore. I quit." But so we had it. So as we're getting close, I know a friend, and he owns, and the guy who came on was the general manager of one of the nicest swingers places in the country. It's called Secrets Hideaway. What a concept. The guy was offered $40 million for it. He wouldn't take it. It's just unbelievable because it's like rooms you buy. It's like a condo. It's like an old hotel, but you set these up. Unbelievable. I gotta show you some pics. So they have a dungeon room because they have BDSM. All this. It's a great place to be. I've been there 5-6 times. Not known to do the podcast there. So I said I need a couple girls. So I want a couple girls. So I got this Brazilian girl, 30, and this black girl, 30. And I said, they got to be outgoing, they got to be okay and all that. And they were great, man. I mean, come on. So we did the podcast. We took the shit, equipment, like we did, and Nick set up, I said, the general manager, "Hey, listen, here's the deal. Even you got to be naked in here." He didn't give a shit. So everybody gets naked. We do the podcast. And we wanted to show how people aren't, after the first initial, you dick, or whatever uncomfortableness you feel, you don't feel right after like 10 minutes.
Right.
You don't even think about it. You talk about a topic, you're talking about it. Yeah, everybody's naked. And nudity should be like that. Nudity shouldn't be, oh my God. What?
You would do one?
Listen.
No, I would.
I got a fucked up
It'd be
body.
hard to pay attention to a chick with nice tits out.
No.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, come on. You've been around a lot of chicks.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how I feel. It'd be hard to sit there and not look at someone's tits. That's why they're there.
You're a photographer, one of the best photographers.
What does that have to do with anything?
So didn't you see a lot of tits?
So what? I can still keep looking at them. I'm saying they're distracting. Tits are distracting. That's why I always said, like, if I know a chick's eyes, her tits aren't big enough. If you know a chick's eyes color. But, like, if I saw a nice pair of tits there, I wouldn't give a fuck what this girl would have to say.
Really?
Yeah, that's why
you're going to love my podcast.
That's what-
I'm going to show you the real pictures.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. A woman needs to be covered up for me to actually hear what she's saying.
Yeah, she needs to be dressed Hasidic.
And not me.
She
but
should be
again,
dressed in a burqa, and then I'll really listen.
I
And then
hope-
he'll really interview her.
I'm not going to be around, but I hope in 20 years we could play this as somebody as my show, and see your views, both of your views at that. I'm sick. You're 30, 32 more years. I'd love to see what your viewpoints are on what we're doing.
Well, yeah,
and you
hopefully we
too,
change.
You know,
Obviously, that'll
they
be the
all
point of
everybody
life.
changes. You hope you change.
Yeah,
you know, I used to
evolve.
tell people,
Yeah,
at 20,
I might suck a dick in 30 years.
absolutely, 20 years old, you think you know
might
it
suck
all.
mine.
At 30 years old?
Why would I suck your dick? I like uncircumcised little guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nah, I'm circumcised.
Well, I won't be sucking your dick later.
You like uncircumcised?
Well, I like what I have. That's usually kind of how
You're
it goes.
uncircumcised?
I'm
Yeah,
circumcised.
Oh, so he has circumcised. So you like circumcised?
I said I don't like. You're circumcised, Larry? Yeah, I like circumcised.
Oh, so
peepees.
there you go. So what do you? That's what
Oh, you're not circumcised?
No,
Really? You grew up in New York?
no, Ukraine.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Because like
Eastern
you grew
Europe.
up in Brooklyn, a Catholic, you're fucking chopping that shit. Right?
Yeah, they like to chop it all off.
I'll chop it off
Not
while you're
here,
sleeping.
Maybe
You
he'll-
know,
maybe
but I'll tell you what, my
get
mob
the
boss
deli
got
slicer.
a fucking what do
you
they call
can
it?
take the cigar thing.
What do they call it? Vasectomy?
Oh,
No,
let's
not-
do
what
Val
is it?
right now. You
Got
your cigar-
circumcised.
You
He
got
got
your cigar cutter.
circumcised.
There, you got your
At
cigar
what
Oh,
year?
cutter.
absolutely.
Let's take a little off the top.
Circumcise me with that thing, real
Come on, break it out. Man, break it out, fuck around. Come here.
How much do you think that would actually hurt?
Huh? If I do a
We'll put some ice on it.
It would hurt bad.
I can numb you up.
I'll kiss it.
I'll
Then
give
make
you
it
some
better.
with
Trimix.
acid, we got to put acid
Like
on.
a Jewish rabbi, I'll kiss your little
I'll
peepee.
give you Trimix first.
See, that's the problem with Jewish rabbis. They kiss a lot of peepees.
And that's how they all spread herpes. That's
Yeah.
what they do. That's how they stop the bleeding.
I can't even think of this shit.
You have herpes on
No,
your
it's
face?
true. Do you know that after
Jewish rabbi
after a baby gets circumcised, the rabbi is
I'm
supposed to
not
start-
Jewish.
Yeah. So the rabbi sucks the blood a little bit to stop the bleeding, and there was a herpes
That
outbreak.
is not true.
Swear, do we out here, Larry? You grew up in New York. Jewish rabbis kiss the little dick
Yeah.
to get the bleeding to stop, and there was a
and then they
herpes
say Baruch
outbreak.
Hashem, right
Yeah,
after.
and there was a herpes outbreak
Yeah.
because of it.
But he's gotten that done to
Babies
him.
were having herpes.
So all
No, I didn't
Jewish
get- I didn't
guys
get- I
who
got
got
circumcised in the
circumcised had their
hospital.
dick sucked by a guy.
He's gotten it done too.
Is
He's
that
gotten
true?
it done.
No. My rabbi used to kiss my dick, but that had nothing to do with the
You're Jewish?
circumcision.
You're Jewish?
Non-religious.
Okay, well, I got you. I'm not.
No, I mean,
nothing,
I'm
but-
like,
I got you.
there's nothing Jewish
I got
about
you.
me
I'm not
besides
religious at all.
I negotiate.
About his negotiations.
No,
yeah.
I got that. So every Jewish guy who's got circumcised had their dick sucked by a guy. Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to bring that up. I got to look
It's
it up. and
called
bring it up.
direct oral suctioning, and it's practiced by some ritual Jewish.
Direct oral suctioning.
Just long term for baby rape.
Oh, this is a whole show for me.
Baruch Hashem.
And I'm gonna bring someone on to break them out and shit like that. And then guys who liked it and they found out later. the
Nick,
rabbi-
you would want to get circumcised or no? By a rabbi.
Well, you're a baby. Who cares? Let the fucking guy kiss your pee.
Let the guy suck the blood out.
But they also say that people, when they're young and they get traumatized, even though they didn't know it, they know it somehow. It's
In the back
Yeah,
of
but
their
that's
mind.
what makes
That's
all
why
of
he's
us
like this.
good. That's what makes
Is
all of
that
us
why
great.
he's like that?
Yeah.
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 You're welcome. My trauma has built this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly. Do you see trauma builds big
Well,
businesses?
no. Your Jewish background built that.
Right.
Trauma.
My Jewish background monetized my trauma.
No, but yes, there you
I
go.
love it.
And that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love it, man.
I love it too.
You know, I
That's
love
why we're all
people
here.
who work. I'm a workaholic just because I what else am I going to fucking do?
No,
besides
working is
fuck
the
around?
best. It keeps you alive.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, people
Yeah,
go,
as
Larry,
As much as he
Right.
complains, he gets bored and he wants to start something new. He likes,
No, because
does.
he likes
no,
working too.
No, because I don't have enough money yet to disappear, so I have to work. But like one
you
day,
could
I'm
never
gonna,
disappear.
I'm gonna
Can't
disappear.
happen.
I'm done. I'm moving to Greece, and I'm gonna live on a little
Oh,
island.
live on
Yeah, that's
Greek
it.
guy. The Greek guy. There's
But
a lot of good,
disappear.
there's a lot of good gay sex in
The
Greece.
Greek
too.
gecko right here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good gay sex in Greece.
yeah.
A lot of gay sex in Greece?
Oh,
That's-
absolutely.
they founded it.
Well, they
Really?
fucking founded it. The Greeks.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
called going Greek.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, where have you been?
Oh, and that's
Come
where
on.
the feta
You
cheese,
know that,
the feta
really.
cheese
The
comes
feta
around.
cheese,
Yeah.
the fucking.
Parma.
Mm.
The
It's so
Parma.
weird.
Well, Naked Podcast, I think you should do one.
Yeah. I mean, I would honestly.
You know why? I think you could get people to open up. And I think what happens
Literally?
if you do something like that,
Yeah, he's definitely got
people
the people
are
to open up.
People actually are different when they're naked. Do you ever go to nude beaches? I go to nude beaches.
I've been to one in France by accident.
You never been in
in
America?
Saint Tropez. There was a naked
Yeah, but there's
beach.
no one good at a nude beach. It's
What?
always like
It's always
That's
old
what
people.
makes me feel good.
It's always old people.
it's like Walmart. Nude beach is like Walmart.
You know what's
Yeah,
weird
it makes
about
me feel good.
nudist beaches?
Actually not.
The
Miami,
grandparents.
whole over beaches. Pretty good.
Right, right.
The grandparents with their grandchildren nudist beach is kind of weird for me. Why do they do that?
Well,
Why do they bring
now,
their
again, you're
grandkids?
taking nudism and taking sex into it. I go to nude beaches. I don't think sex. I don't sit around with a heart on all day and walk around.
But what if you see somebody get hard?
It's just something natural.
Put a hat on it.
Listen, a male person gets hard. They say 10 to 12 times a day, or more.
Damn, I'm like once.
So what are you?
No, you don't even know it. During your, I
my
know
sleep?
it's true. When I had the tattoo on the head of my cock, what hurt the worst was, you get the tattoo, and then your scabs up, and at night you don't realize you get an erection. It breaks the fucking scab at night. Oh, fuck, you get a little blood
Wait,
in it.
what do you mean? Hold on. Oh, the tattoo on the dick.
Yeah, Val.
Oh
You
my
see?
God, that's
You-
aggressive.
You've never had scabs on your dick?
No. You have.
Save that for another episode.
What a good time. I really listen.
Larry, do you have anything you need to plug?
No. What I plug? My cookbook comes out soon. My cigars, obviously.
Larry Lawrence
Best
cigars
in
right
Keep
here.
them right here. Keep them there. For
Keep
the
them there.
episodes.
Keep them there.
Maybe we'll put one inside someone on an episode.
How about today?
Yeah, we'll see who's willing.
We got a beautiful.
This is a house of consent.
Look at
Oh, agree.
even the wood smells good.
Really, they're good. The cigars are good. We got a lot coming on. Our whole stuff. I got a lot of TV shows coming out. I'll be on VH1. I think now it's the turn of the year. I was with I did discuss this. I discussed them doing a docuseries on my life with an executive producer. With
You should have a
Netflix.
Netflix show.
Yeah, well,
'Cause that's how you. That's where the.
Yeah.
That's where.
I mean, my crazy life, not the real how bad the whole life, and how much money. So we're doing a lot of. I entertain a lot, but everything has to be right. I have to be comfortable with the people I'm around. We get along because I'm so. There's no pretension to have fun, do your shit.
It's not weird, yeah.
Yeah, And then I like to help people. They help me. That works great. But when I got approached a few times, they have to have the right budget too. I don't want to fucking do a half-ass show. I just don't want to do it.
Right.
I own everything. It costs me money to keep. I was offered right when I needed money back in the day. I was offered $50,000 for my book, and I said, "Fuck you, fuck it. I ain't doing it." I did it myself, and it became a best-selling book. So I own the rights right now. I own all the rights to my book, everything. And I had a guy in L.A. who had 400 movie theaters. Said, Larry, this is the best I've ever seen. This would be the movie, but be better than Goodfellas. And the reason it would be is because it's got nobody dying at the end, nobody going to the witness protection program. You actually have a life afterwards where you help people.
Yeah, that is true.
And you stole
That's
more
a good
money.
point.
Yeah, but it's gotta
You
be done
stole
right.
more money.
It has to
You
be
went
done
to
right.
prison harder. It has to be done right.
Right,
That's a good-
right.
that's
a guy
true,
with 400
actually.
movie theaters.
Nobody dies at the end
You
of
know,
the story.
yeah.
And there's no witness protection bullshit. This is a stand-up guy who's now recognized on the floor of the United States Congress. And I'm the only honorary police officer, so you're fucking with a copy. Remember that.
You're like Shaq.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You're like the white
You're like
Shaq.
America's Steven Seagal that didn't go to
no,
Russia.
I ain't fucking that fucking whack job.
That's what, but you're like America's Steven Seagal. Like, we love you because he fucking went over there, but he was a cop. Remember? Did you ever see Steven Seagal was a cop?
No.
Dude, Steven Seagal was a highway. You've got to find this video, Kyle or Oscar, whoever. You got to add it to this episode. There's a video of Steven Seagal when he's a cop, like a highway patrol cop. And
Really? A real cop?
dude.
The
Dude, there's
uniform
there's a black dude. He's putting in a vehicle. He's like, "Oh my God, Steven Seagal's arresting me!" And then people used to freak out. What Steven?
You mean him
cop stuff.
after he was an actor?
He had a
I mean,
TV show. He had a TV
after he
show.
did- I loved his Under Siege.
It's crazy.
Remember the one on the battleship?
He got a citizenship from Putin. Also, Putin gave him a citizenship.
Lawman.
Really?
Steven Seagal, Lawman, 3 seasons in 2009, and he just arrests pedestrians.
Is it legit or a setup?
Yeah, it was a
Is
TV
Red
show
Eye
on-
Reviews.
A foot planted forward or back, a flick of the wrist, a cock of the head. They all tell me something.
And to really drive home that point shit out of him.
Absurd.
They don't make TV like this anymore. So Seagal, feeling like he needs to speak up again and contribute to the arrest, assist in those officers,
stars
he
on his
drops a
his,
knowledge bomb.
270 caliber is a very, very fast round. And big enemy of the police.
Wonderful facts there, buddy.
what
and then he
bullet
runs
slow?
over and he acts like
guy's
a
an
child who
idiot.
helps his dad change the oil in the car because he makes sure everybody knows how he helped arrest the bad guy.
It's a very, very simple marking of somebody who's fixing to do bad things. I pulled it out of his pocket. It looked like
I
Jason.
pulled that out of
Look at the guy next to him.
Yeah, then I handed Dad some paper towels.
Steven
and
Seagal
told me-
looks like Austin Powers.
Look at
wearing a
those guys
fatsuit.
trying to chase me. We would have laughed.
What a good time.
Wow, what a good show! I had a lot of fun.
Larry,
today.
we love
Also,
you.
man.
We
I
love
you
you.
too, guys.
We love you.
I really do. You
Boom.
guys are great.
All right, let's go get
Time
fucked
today.
up at summer.
Yes.
Let's party.
Let's party, baby.
All right, I'm gonna go set this party up. Oh yeah, Larry, clap us out.
Okay. What? Any sayings? No. Let's rock.